We can
It's a way to live. It's a way of life.
Also, babe, if you've elected to watch my, stream, it's,
Okay, well, I'm not watching it right now just because I'll watch it when, you know...
Yeah, during fights and stuff. It's...
I know the whole thing of it not reinstalling tabletop has some, but I don't know shit about my computer. Dad's the one that put it together, so I've been trying to pester him to take a look at it, but...
It's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go.
Cool.
So, where were we exactly?
That's what I asked.
There was one thing I was going to check out before we leave Xannorin.
You guys were in the city. Yeah, you guys were still in the city.
We were talking
we
about...
just woke up, we were on the boat with the cap.
You need to research on the 9
They live in a week, and we're discussing what to do. Think?
I think in terms of discussing what to do, you guys decided to go to the shore about how to do it.
Yeah, so we were going to get the iron
is
and do some research.
Yeah, what we learned so far is that to get to the 9 Hell, we're going to need a pure iron component in the plane shift spell that would get us there.
Squirrel, can you turn up your threshold?
Yeah, we were going to say before we left, we were going to...
Can I?
Right. So, you guys talk to each other.
What?
Already asked you if you...
But then we need to go to the material plane to find a craftsman to work with the iron.
It keeps... I don't have a fan going.
Or some kind of...
What we figured is we could buy the iron in Tunneret most likely, because they have access to a lot of good materials, but crafts.
Yeah, we were gonna look for the dude that made Xannorin's sword.
Well, yeah, or another very proficient dwarf.
Yes.
Right.
But to the library?
You guys... Yeah, you guys can
I think that's
to the library.
But the thing is, I think we had your role about...
Yeah, we did that. We did with Eren, yeah. Spending more time, the role would apply Eren, but it would just be a question of getting through more material, that's all.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. RDB already said that if we asked something later on, he would answer us, depending on your role that you made. So we learned more about Avernus than what he already told us. It just, did not come up yet. So yeah, we can go back to the library to learn more about stuff, just not awareness really.
I mean, we need to learn a bit more about.
I mean, you guys
Stygia,
have
right?
no idea about Stygia.
That's what I'm saying. But like, we know that's most likely where he is.
Alright, there shouldn't be any background noise. If there is, it might just be ambient noise, and I might need to turn my
floating prism thing.
Mic's sensitivity down.
No, there's nothing left.
Yep, it's good now.
But yeah, I mean, we don't have to go to the library if you guys feel like
I'm trying not to
good,
blow
then we need to-
people's
Yeah, you're still good.
ears out on the stream.
Yeah, you're good.
Give me 1 second,
Alright.
sorry.
Oh, the pink Power Ranger. I don't even know what game are these from.
What game was from?
I'm still looking at models.
Right.
There's a lot of sexy orcs.
Nice.
Fucking
Always
hell.
good to have.
I just realized it's fucking Raid Shadow Legend models.
Oh no. Oh
Those
no.
mean they're bad models.
Legend
Oh,
models.
that's beautiful.
Oh my god, I hate it every time somebody says that name.
Yeah, because of all those fucking
That bad.
ads.
Oh god.
Let's see. Let's see if I can find an undead Goliath or something. They look all so generic.
Alright. Where were we? Yeah. So you guys were going to the library to research Stygia, you said?
Yeah, that's the one we don't know about.
Alright. I can have one of you roll what do you call it?
I
Intelligence.
nominate Eren.
Just intelligence.
I also nominate Aaron.
I guess I accept my role as tribute.
Sorry.
Can we help him?
If you have
I
proficiency.
don't think any of us have proficiency in investigation.
I don't.
Are you?
No.
I'm a rogue! I better.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh my god.
I do.
So that's your proficiency in investigation. So that was a total of how much?
I rolled a 1 and I used a chrono shift, so that's a
Oh, she was gonna give you advantage. So
Yeah.
we'll take that as advantage. And then if you want to use the chrono shift on top of that, you can.
Yeah, come on.
That's a small
Come on,
12.
Let's roll another one.
Alright, good. Okay.
15.
Investigation, right? That is
18?
That's an
Okay.
18. Yeah.
Alright. So
Oh, one,
you
a 4, and a
spend
9. Damn.
you spend the majority of the day doing this, by the way. The
Oh.
rest you can do other stuff if you want. As you float around the library looking for information on something that is it's something that people don't really know about, to the point where they know the name, they've heard of it, they know what it is, but they don't know what is in there. Like nobody returns from Stygia. That's the theme that you keep. That's the theme that you keep coming up on. It's described as a nothingness because there is very little information except that it's maybe a cold, desolate place. Nobody's sure about the terrain. Nobody's sure about who
Bring
inhabits it.
jacket.
And like it's to the point where people have in the Nine Hells. By the way, Stygia is the 5th circle of the Nine Hells.
Mm-hmm.
There are reports of people who've traveled deeper through Stygia, and they still don't remember quite what was in Stygia. Having traveled along the Styx, they've often been driven to madness. Not quite sure of what happened
that's always
in
nice.
that area, to say. So yeah, there's not much information on Stygia, especially.
All in all, lovely place.
Yeah. All you can surmise is probably going to be cold.
Bring a jacket.
Oh, I think we may need more.
The others out shopping, right? When I find this out, message saying,
I think we learned that awareness is a flaming hellscape, so...
Yep.
Yeah, well, we got that bag space now. We're good.
We have a... I have a sack, so... Probably not really going to be the place.
Pack a swimsuit and...
Yeah. It feels a bit contradictory.
Okay. Do I find any other means of getting to Stygia besides the Styx, or is that the only route?
You gather that but they were not too long ago, or at least in the scope of the world.
A couple millennia. Not too far.
Essentially, there was something to do with the ruler of the Nine Hells not being one to allow travel into the deeper layers, preferring for all their guests to show up, or new residents to show up in Avernus, so they can be herded and packed off to wherever they need to go to. So that's you. And what are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, obviously I'm helping him.
Pulling books off the racks that look hellish and
menacing.
She just finds one that screams at her when she pulls it off the shelf. Yeah, that really one. Ooh.
What are you doing?
Screams at me, I say sorry while slowly putting it back.
Do you want to buy high quality iron, Xannorin?
And warm clothes, guys. Don't forget the warm clothes.
Yeah. And, I think him a chance to look around because he was sort of bogged down before because of the interview.
Yeah, this man was robbed of his opportunity to learn a skill or a language.
Or any.
How to save his
library. It was here for at the beginning.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to escort Iarwynn to the library and, some of the sections, not all of them.
All right. So Iarwynn joins.
He wants to learn more about the sphere and Hanny.
So, all right. Just a second. All right, give me an investigation check. Do any of you have advantage?
That's a 13 for me, because I'm not proficient in.
So you're not.
Yeah, I know.
Bookish learning. You're smart, book smart.
Book smart.
Yep. but with some guidance from Nadia, with some help from the people around, from the two scribes who roam the halls of this library, you manage to of annihilation. You find out about its nature, in that how it is created and how it feeds off the energies of the plane of negative energy. You gather that dispelling it is not possible, at least not in any way that would
I
be
can't
possible
do
in your current state or in the current
Is it-
state of your party.
Would
You
it
can't
be
do it.
possible to
Your party
contain
currently
it?
can't do it.
It devours everything.
It that you found is not quite.
Yeah, I need the skill to understand it completely. Okay.
It's also, you gather from the way people talk about it. It's seems like, especially when one moves a large enough distance, it kind of snowballs to the point where it gets larger.
Oh, nice!
But as it does grow larger, it does slow down. It might not reach, or it might consume the whole planet. There is it collapses in on itself, and you don't want to be around for that.
Okay, d'accord.
So the orb, how large was it?
Well, I don't think he ever
you
saw
haven't
the
you
orb,
haven't
he
you
just
haven't
knows it's
physically
coming.
seen it, but you've heard of stories of sailors who've seen in the distance a vortex in the ocean, flinging flinging aquatic life around in a rather
That's
crazy fashion,
nice.
and they keep and the way these stories have been coming to you over the course of a couple of months now has led you to believe that it's moving in your direction, or at least
Towards the continent.
at least near your town, which is dangerous enough. Yeah, no, towards the continent.
Towards you, Iarwynn. Yay! My favorite bench. No.
No! Not the bench!
Why have you punished me?
Why have you forsaken me?
For your hubris!
Yo, this is why he hates gods, like the literal.
I don't hate gods. I didn't know she was a goddess. How many times do I have to say
Anyway,
it?
Xannorin?
Xannorin's adding another end to his name somehow.
I'm just give me a moment.
Are you
Shit.
Are you going for a shopping trip?
No, I'm not going for a shopping trip. I'm just making food.
Maybe you should. According to Eren.
Warm clothes.
I want to also see if I can get my hands on some magical explosives, but just.
I thought he was gonna say like a reserve of brains.
No,
it's like a little. Treat them like walnuts.
A brain in a jar.
RDB?
What's up?
Oops.
It moves slowly, though rather unpredictably in close
That's
proximity.
not what I meant. Is it drawn to something? Pushed by something? Can you control it?
Rather, so in general, spheres of annihilation, you gather, are controllable by smart enough. This one, though, and there are mentions of errant ones, often go without masters, and
So
seem to
someone
be
with a
drawn
strong
towards
enough will could
Yeah,
push
totally.
it back. Oh, well, that's an answer.
Well, more like a strong enough mind.
Yeah, well, that's
Come in handy to know. But a mind or something like that.
Anyone with a superior intellect would essentially have a chance, though minuscule in this case, with the size of this sphere of annihilation.
Well,
That's a big
sorry,
ball.
what?
that's a big that's a big
That's
wall.
a fireball big.
Yeah.
No, that's actually five times a normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Sphere of
Oh,
annihilation.
I didn't know that it was this big. Oh, fuck. It's in trouble, boys.
Yo, that bench gonna get cooked.
Like, you need to be really smart to just have a chance
Yeah,
of controlling
so
a stationary sphere.
it's like Eren or his master might have a chance.
Maybe we should look up in the.
Eren in his current state has a slight chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Hey, you know what could work? Possibly. The
It's not
person we're going
impossible.
to-
I'm not going to put it at 30, is what I'm saying. For Eren.
Can we look up in
Yeah,
the
I've been
library how
wondering
to
that for a long
get
time.
You find a book, it says you're in the right place.
It's just a note. It's stapled to one of the
You're joking, but
shelves.
there's a magical item like that.
Yeah, there's a magic item for that.
Yeah, but it's not like there's going to be a guidance how to go to get that. Or should I just read my books?
I mean, you're able to help him understand what's written in some of these books because he's,
Speak commons and Loxodon, so.
more language than him.
I don't think he's gonna buy a Loxodon book.
I speak
on this
Draconic and
topic.
Dwarven as well, but
I mean, Draconic especially is very useful.
Draconic is a language of magic, so you're gonna find something.
yeah. So
It's very useful.
it's
Unless you have something
sure
specific
I
you were
can
looking for.
help. I just. Oh no! I just want to read my nature books.
Okay.
There was a very interesting section about the beavers.
Oh god. Beavers are little shit.
You wouldn't believe what they do when you don't look.
Yeah, it's tied to their mind or other place in their body.
Beavers on the brain.
That sounds terrifying, not gonna lie.
So yeah, Xannorin, are you shopping or should I leave Iarwynn on his stuff and go out for
I will
some
be doing the
high
shopping.
quality iron?
Ooh.
All right.
No dead body this time needed.
Nope. I'm good for a
it's
week.
never a bad thing to stock up.
I would need to actually have them while they're alive as a captive because in order to.
No, what?
He wouldn't be able to pull a Moira, was he?
Can Xannorin not eat like more and just like stock up the energy, or does it like no?
He's also
That's what happened. No.
He's also depending on actually hunting and that type of stuff instead of just eating people constantly. When he can, he'll actually, just hunt.
So, are we doing anything else? Or, I mean, are you ready to go out into the city and find yourself
One
stuff?
sec, let me just crack some eggs into this pan, and then...
Instead of baby breakfast.
I love it.
Great.
Yo, at least his kitchen isn't like super
It has been
echoey.
immortalized forever.
You just crack a few eggs in there.
Says the stream is healthy.
You should have said, let me just crack a few brains.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Alright. So, while that is happening, let me import this stuff actually.
I mean, is there anyone with anything else to do?
Nope, we're done.
that can be
Ready,
done? Oh,
To crack
okay.
those eggs. Yeah, I did my shopping last episode. I'm chilling.
Yeah, we
Oh,
spent a
money.
lot of money. And it's
I will
not
make
an
it back, wouldn't
understatement.
I was
I
to
think
live
we
to
spent
live a
like
little.
20,000 gold, or something like that.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Well, we haven't blown through
Hey,
it
but
yet.
we're still rich.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
20
still
left.
rich. Oh,
I think
man.
we have more left than what we actually spent.
Yeah, we got the 30k in jewels, and we still have like 2k in the
Damn,
bank.
dude, you guys so rich.
Well, until the bank takes it.
Xannorin is secretly a dragon. He's making his own horde.
He's
You
living in it.
just planted them in the bank.
When you realize the corporate world is essentially just dragons hoarding.
Oh yeah, all bankers are secretly dragons.
God, most boring dragons
Yeah.
ever.
Efficient, but dead.
I don't know where the hell my phone
Piss off.
While Xannorin gets ready for his shopping, should we figure out what we are going?
Hang on,
Yeah,
I'm
you guys are all
both
together in the
right?
library. You can talk.
Yeah.
I am almost done with my cooking.
Yeah, I'm just, filling the gaps in the recording.
Yes,
Wait,
please do.
I don't know why I didn't write, but I bought both
Yes, you
tuning
did.
forks, right?
You have
Cool.
the tuning fork to the material plane and the one to the astral plane.
I don't know why I didn't write this down, but cool. Alright.
And we can, as long as we can travel to a specific location that we've been
No.
to before.
It's
right?
more like you name the location and you roughly get there. You can travel to a
For
specific
example, if you said
teleportation circle.
Rundamir material plane, you would appear somewhere in the vicinity of
Or
the gates.
or in
outside
the
the
city,
city.
or in the ocean
I don't
near
think
the
you can
port.
go in the city.
We
I think
cannot
you get
teleport
outside.
Xannorin into Fayth.
Well,
You can go to a
that's
place. Specific.
it is just, it's not very accurate. It
Yeah.
goes to
You're
roughly the
traveling
location that you
through
named.
the plains. So So you can't aim very well.
But it is entirely possible to arrive in the exact location that you described.
Yeah.
It is unlikely, but it is possible. How are we going to approach this? Because if we just go into the Nine Hells and say, "Hey, have you seen an old elf man?"
I mean, do we say we're looking for old elven
in the area?
Yeah, in the vicinity. We're looking for our master has a particular taste.
Oh, you have a particular taste for your master.
I mean, yeah, but they don't need to know.
What?
So the question is,
Go on,
how
section.
are we?
Yes, I'm done. Anyway.
Okay, go for it, Xannorin.
Alright. I would like to... Or not. Alchemist Fire, and also try to find the iron required for making the tuning fork.
Alright. Give me an investigation check.
And I'm guessing everyone is...
Yeah, this is for the metal.
Yeah.
Because for the explosive, I'm pretty sure you already rolled.
Have another go in another part of the city.
This is for the metal.
It's when I ask you guys to roll, it's essentially like you guys tried your best to do it and it failed because your characters don't know.
Yeah, they just know they failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but luck is always a thing. Maybe another shipment arrived in the city of magical.
Explosives.
Yeah, who knows?
Okay.
That's what
I got an 18 overall on that investigation check.
Ooh.
Alright, so iron is not hard to find. It's fairly easy, in fact. But finding enough iron
quality.
and of the purest variety, where it's not, it's not hard, but it's gonna cost you more here than it would. It would cost you more here than it would in Rundamir. You need a tuning fork worth 250, so it has to be carved out of a block of iron, essentially. And like the resonance of the piece of metal that you find, the iron that you find.
F sharp.
So that's gonna make it a lot harder to find. Give me a performance check to see if you understand.
I think that's more up to the craftsman.
I mean, they're not.
But,
these are merchants here.
No, but what I mean is,
not a lot of musical instrument manufacturers.
Is that the price of the tuning fork would also come from the the artistic work and the metal work that the craftsman puts into it. So it's like 100 gold per piece worth of work.
That's the same, but the problem is he still needs to be able to tell apart the difference between just a chunk of metal, which is what most forge masters would use for their weapons.
It would be better to find the blacksmith first and ask them to get to come with and find the good metal.
I mean, that could work for you, manufacturer of some kind. Who would probably be the best at this kind of work.
The instrument manufacturer, a bard.
Yeah, no, you don't need a. I'll tell you where to find the piece of metal where you will get.
Like a tinkerer.
Yeah, not even a tinkerer. This would. What are these people called even in real life? The people who make.
Craftsman?
Huh?
Well, I'm just the respective musical instrument maker in general.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a specific grouping name for musical instrument makers.
Why?
Is it
If there's
blacksmiths?
blacksmiths. No, I'm saying like if there's blacksmiths and there's they're called people who make string instruments, for example, are called luthiers.
Well, yeah, I
That's what I'm talking
guess.
All right.
So we're looking for a luthier. Well, nah, this wouldn't even be a luthier because it's not string.
Yeah. I mean, so the thing is, this is a tuning fork, and most people would need it, like regardless of what instrument.
A luthier.
A luthier would do as well. Is the idea?
Well,
so
do we?
In your time here, you gather this is the information. This is the general idea. You can take a risk and hope, or you can give me first a performance check to see if you recognize what F sharp is. Because if you do that, there's no problem.
I got a 6 overall on the.
Hey, what?
A 6 overall.
That is not great.
Just like.
There's a charisma stat as well, so that's.
What is that?
Did you roll a 1? Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 4.
What?
He is a strong paladin. He's not a.
He's not charismatic.
Not a particularly charismatic paladin. All right.
No.
Clearly.
Yo, can you tell what F sharp is by like ripples or something?
Rips his muscles to the tune
No,
of F
he's
sharp.
he flexes in F sharp.
Yeah, he just flexes at F sharp. He's like, oh yeah, this resonates with me. I'm going with this one.
So you are unable to determine if the piece of metal you're being sold is indeed what you need. It's unsure about what it is. If you roll like a little bit higher, I would have been like, you can buy it and it sounds right to you, but you don't even know what you're looking for at this point. So
frustrated
it
and
doesn't
fed up.
matter.
I'm just like, what the fuck is F sharp?
Yo, I can just imagine Xannorin getting
start
pissed and just
asking-
tearing his shirt.
Start asking random people on the street, and they're like,
Hey, you!
Walk up
What's F sharp?
to somebody
what the
who
fuck
fucking
is this
Faces down
undead
people.
dude? Like people, like people are used to a lot of faces because they travel so much. They're not used to.
I think they are
undead
not even
Goliaths.
used to Goliath.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you spend the majority of the day looking for this stuff. Nothing comes up. You gather that it would probably be best to look for something this in Rundamir. So,
Can I try my roll for the explosives?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. You're learning how to
Yeah.
explore.
Well, I think we have
You get
to
that.
get some books on the road, right?
You have to pick up some books for the road, but that's going to be another week or so. For all your study
We don't know.
materials
We
and
don't.
stuff.
We don't.
But yeah,
We can get some when we come back. I mean, I've got the tuner for we're good.
those people work on at their own rate on what they date. That's when you're going to get them.
Yeah.
They're like writing one page in this book, one page in this book, one page in this book. They've got like two hands going in, a tail going at the same.
Grab in the finest sense. Aren't they gonna use them into their scribbling.
Never seen stripes
They're
quite
just
so
like,
dedicated.
fuck, we love writing stuff.
Using their feet as well to write to other
No,
pages.
I got kicked.
Oh really?
Oh.
Let's reconnect.
They're
paid
paid
in
in live chickens.
Could be. Or are they even paid at all?
I mean, yeah, just writing is rewarding for them.
Maybe they're just
Or,
paid in knowledge.
live chickens.
And imagine a chicken just appears in the astral sea. And it's like, what?
We're just on the ship and we just see this chicken just kind of like as if it's like a tumbleweed in the astral sea, just floating.
Just rolling.
So yeah, that's the majority of your day. At the end of the day, you guys reconvene and you convey the information to the this is the required metal.
Just
maybe somebody with some more.
In that.
Eren face palms. How did Xannorin end up on shopping duty? Also, did you buy the warm clothes?
In my defense, I don't really.
We can probably buy those in Rundamir.
So just
the fuck is F shop?
I don't really feel cold anymore, but yes, what the fuck is F sharp?
Yeah, actually, what Xannorin?
He's actually resistant to cold.
Yeah. What about the rest of us?
The rest of you need warm clothes.
Who knows?
Well, maybe
we have
Nadia
no
probably.
idea, but they need warm clothes.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
I don't know how thick your skills are.
I have a vulnerability to extra
yeah, you need to be wrapped up.
Yeah, you definitely gonna need that shit.
I just imagine just snake burrito.
Oh man, you're wrapped. Oh.
I'm actually have disadvantage on Constitution saves against extreme cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which there's plenty of them coming in Stygia if you ever find yourself there.
Cold blood.
So,
and such.
Yeah, you guys do need warm clothes. He ended with them not getting warm clothes.
But
so yeah,
I think there's no reason for us to look for to say goodbye to this city.
Need warm clothes there?
Yes, that's one of the reasons. I don't think anyone actually wears really warm clothes around here.
What
did you say, RDB?
I said, like, people wear pretty simple stuff here. It's not this. The temperature. It's
they wear it for
they wear to hide
sake.
their genitals, and that's about it.
And also, they don't have fashion, so they are just wearing
kids don't care about fashion.
Sorry, what?
Fashion.
Yeah.
For my long rest mechanic, would it be like the Warforged? Because I mean
you go into you're not going into stasis or something. You're still gonna need to rest your body completely.
Yeah, so
worn clothes.
Just cover your.
That's actually
Just-
the easiest way for you to rest. Is like just climb inside some.
Yeah, it's not
Golden
much.
lamp and,
dig a hole where your head
this
is
is
sticking up, so you
actually
can look
canon.
around.
Every
if
time you
need
go
it.
to sleep, you need to dig a hole.
Yeah.
Yo,
In
does
the
this
city-
like
Yeah, still
game
like
duration?
8 hours.
Am I
In a hole. Hey, what if you can't find a hole?
still or just out? Like, is it?
I mean,
Is it
yeah, for all intents and purposes, it's
Oh, okay.
So.
So
You know, you turn off your eyes.
I mean,
You-
even vampires do
Yeah, sort of.
sleep.
Zombies
I mean,
don't
yeah.
sleep, but he's not really a zombie. He has
He's not
he
like
has
a full
cognitive
zombie.
functions. He needs to rest his
Yeah.
brain.
He's closer to. It's just his physiology is more like that. It's okay.
Yeah. While we could spend time here and figure things out, I think we have a better Rundamir.
I agree with that.
We could We
Oh,
could
yes,
spend years here.
literally.
But we know while time stops for us here, it still passes for everyone else.
Yeah, that sometimes works.
I'm not sure if that's how time works. It just seems to function around here, but it's sort of
I mean,
it
I would know how
changes.
time works, right?
It changes. And in parts of the astrology, time is just weird.
yeah, it's very complicated and better not think about it because it does not make sense in the long run.
Yeah, Aaron's starting to twitch.
It's like the clock has.
I-
Like Eren looks down the clock, or the watch. His watch is frozen.
The next second it just starts spinning for a minute.
Yeah.
And then stops in the same
Actually
position.
Yeah, I
That
think we
actually
should
does
leave.
happen
So,
a few
let's
times.
And
go
then
back
starts
to the
spinning
material
backwards.
Sorry, what?
Let's go back.
No,
Let's
it
start
does
spinning
backwards.
backwards. Oh yeah, but
Eren is right. It would be to say our goodbyes to the good Captain Izicus before we
it's the
meet
least we
again.
could do for all the help she's given to us.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys gonna? Oh, you guys were sleeping on the.
I guess so. We did not rent a place to sleep.
You.
Yeah, she did not throw us out. So,
Yeah, we're not gonna give her like a little parting gift because like her
Well, you
people
know.
are fucked because of us.
it's not like we have much things to give. We could give money, but
What
it's
would I give her? Poison?
We could give her the orb.
no.
It's valuable.
No.
We could give her the object that made them undead in the first place. And that can actually triggers.
And I thought.
well, the thing's pretty much ticking time bomb. It goes off on its own eventually.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
The Vault Keeper is gonna be very. He's sad about that one when he finds out.
no, it's not like we knew it wasn't allowed. I just literally just put it in there. Nobody said anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
Wait,
I
it's not.
put it next
I
to
mean,
you
it's
know,
not
How
affect
big
us,
that place has to be? I doubt anyone's actually spending much time around it.
we don't know. You know, it
Sorry.
could be a demi-plane. It could be an actual place where we. For all we know.
Well,
So
I mean, what you do know is it's attached to the ring at the very least.
Yeah, but anyway, let's go.
So you guys approach Captain Izicus on the deck of her ship. She seems to be just sitting on her command position, at her command position, and she's sort of smoking a cigar, even though she's not breathing.
Why is she not breathing?
It's a rather odd. I mean, it's that's just nobody can.
How do we speak?
It's mostly. I assume this is mostly telepathic.
It's strange, to be honest. It would. I think it would be involuntary to breathe, even if it's not necessary.
I mean, if you want to actively breathe the ice, you can. Technically, there is no merit to it, or there's no loss to not doing it. All right. So as you approach, she just looks at you. Looks like you're off then, and she eyes like all your bags and all you guys packed up.
It's literally just Eren holding the one bag.
I understand all this stuff, and you guys still have your backpacks.
I know. Yeah. It's just,
all your guys.
I love the
all
idea
your
that
guys' shit is cannot.
Yeah, most likely not. You should maybe leave the helm sometimes, Captain. Getting a better resting position.
Oh, I'm at home here. Besides, right.
Exercise?
Well, I guess that could be a possibility, and I'm sure I've got plenty of exercises. I return to my normal operations. Pillaging, raiding.
Oh, yeah, I remember. But
not everyone on the Astral Sea, not every rescue is as interesting as you people.
Picking them up and using them as slaves, or
more to do with looting them and leaving them to die. It's easier that way. Less clutter.
Well, I'm glad our meeting was different.
And we could learn a thing or two about less clutter.
Yeah, seems to be the case. So, where are you?
Oh, I said that out loud, by the way.
Of course he did.
Xannorin just kind of rolled his eyes.
We all laughed.
She also rolled her eyes, and she sort of looks at you guys and goes, "So, judging by your attire, you don't require my services anymore? You find your own way."
It was a pleasure sailing with you, Captain, but our dear friend Eren managed to acquire a means for us to travel. It is possible.
Without a spell jam.
Yes. Yes. He is a great user of the arts. Anyway, I sort of nudge Eren to stand up straight and show some high magic. Well, not really show, but
do I need to?
Show that big brain of yours.
Big brain of mine.
But
shoot a fireball in the air like it's firework.
let's not do that. But yes, great wizard. He is able to transport us between planes.
I nod my head. Something I picked up recently.
No.
For some reason, I just imagine her look Eren, and it looks like, just a fucking preschooler with his lunchbox. It's like, I'm a big wizard.
Oh.
I am a knight.
Just looking at his look.
All of
Comment,
this.
Eren being cluttered. He's not actually carrying much. He's just carrying a giant axe.
And a barrel.
That's kind of much.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
His treasured items, his brains.
Oh, actually, I do have a barrel. I put all my
That's his backpack.
items in there.
He's not even. Xannorin
it's a
does not
barrel.
have a backpack. He has a
Yeah.
barrel. Isn't it full with like alchemical fire or something?
No, I didn't get the alchemical fire. No,
I thought you bought that in the
This
end.
one is something.
God, that's the ticking bomb.
It is time for us to say goodbye, but I think we will meet again.
We saw
The
before
Lich
you go.
Queen did mention that she will require our further services.
She did?
Yeah, she
Yo, Iarwynn got a cold shiver down his spine.
Well, I should be. Perhaps she will honor me with the same one day. More importantly, though she doesn't show her affection often, because she has none.
Yo, you have
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Dude, she has like deep-seated insecurities about not getting any like affection from her leader.
It is.
When
it is
she
Anything to show
says
us
that
her
the Lich
god.
Queen doesn't have any affection, I'm gonna go hug her.
As you approach her and you reach out to her, she sort of just allows it and doesn't really reciprocate it.
She just
She
kind
doesn't
of
know how.
ignores it and keeps talking.
Yeah, and she's like, nevertheless, she did show some appreciation of your efforts towards our cause. Sent over to the ship, and she reaches down into her like there's like a cupboard next to her, a small one. Essentially, where she keeps her like
It's her drink cooler.
no, it's essentially charts and all that stuff. There's a bunch of stuff.
Knickknacks.
But she pulls out this oval-shaped object about the size of an arm, scaly on the outside, and it's reddish black in color.
Did you say an owl?
Is that an arm?
Oh,
Shaped
ooh.
object?
OVAL.
Okay.
Oval
I was
shape.
like, because this is an arm-size scaly
An
owl. What?
arm-size oval-shaped object.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm just imagining a scaly owl now.
What?
My brain is confused trying to process this.
She
image.
puts it out and she said, "A gift, perhaps.
What?
Not one we and not one I have certainly received, but perhaps in good time you can put it to good use."
What is it?
And what would this be?
She sort of looks as one of the red dragons streaks across the sky, and she looks back at the oval. Yeah, those.
Huh?
What?
Oh!
A dragon egg! Oh!
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 Oh! Oh my god!
Holy shit! Wait,
Ooh!
how long is this egg been in the oven?
I will turn to the rest of the party and sort of just proudly proclaim, I promise not to cook with it!
Fayth says that out loud.
I assume so. And
Calming as the moment
you
he
could
is.
try. I don't think you could get through the shell.
I just simply state you cook it. I eat you.
I don't think we should accept this gift, friends.
Why not?
It's a dragon egg.
Yes.
If we're not accepting it, we're
Do
eating
any
it.
of you know what is required? for
We're not eating it.
Fayth, I will eat you before I let you eat that dragon egg.
And a hollow threat. But yeah, you were saying, Nadia?
I don't think us raising a red dragon in the city of Rundamir or wherever else is a wise idea.
I mean, we could just build a house somewhere out in the forest.
Yeah.
City.
Besides, the ones here are nice enough.
Say it
Young
has
knows
red
what is
scales,
necessary
right?
to raise a red
Red
dragon.
and black.
Red and black. It's sort of like red at the top, and then like the base is more black, and it's sort of like it's like a smooth transition to it. Like,
it's a fade.
Awesome. If we
Yeah,
need
just
tips,
fades,
there's
but-
always that guy in the volcano.
Yeah, I was thinking about him as well, but I'm not sure if we would appreciate the presence of a juvenile dragon.
Well,
But who knows?
I'm thinking
Maybe.
Either way, we should teleport far outside of the city. Like not too far, but like in the forest outside, because I don't know how welcome I'm going to be there. And plus, if I do have permission to enter, somebody
Can I use
just
minor
let me
illusion
know.
to give like
A spell
Xannorin
there.
like a mustache, a goatee, and a like a
And then on
You're gonna make
Okay.
Xannorin look like Wes
Yeah,
Bentley
that's
does in the Hunger Games.
so you can minor illusion it, but the thing is, the minor illusion doesn't move; it just stays in the same space.
Yeah, I'll just stay outside of the city. Just like Xannorin's just like, I'm keeping it. I'm naming it Friend.
I think we have to name him
Captain.
Philip.
I have a
I'm-
question. How
No.
do you raise a
yes,
dragon?
that's also a question that we do not know the answer to.
That's why I'm
That's why
asking.
I'm saying.
He sort of
We'll
looks
figure
at
it
you
out.
guys and says,
Carnivore.
"You guys, you people seem to have a."
Okay,
Sure,
back to library,
close
guys.
enough. Sure.
Back to the library. Let's find a book on
No.
how to raise a baby red dragon.
How to raise your
How to
dragon.
train your dragon?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good read.
Yeah. Well, is there a way to know how close it is to hatching?
Well, it won't hatch
So-
here. It won't age
Why?
here.
Well, dragons
Because
are rather
things
unique.
Oh,
This thing, it will hatch, and it's probably gonna be a few
Okay,
weeks.
so
but
we have a few
it's
weeks.
pretty close. You can see
Okay.
as the back starts fading into the base.
Oh, the
Eventually
better
it'll
it is. Okay.
Hmm.
so it is a red dragon.
Once, yes, those are the only ones we've been given access to. We've sort of made a accord with them.
Sure, gets a better
They're
dragon.
rather, well, they're very aggressive and very territorial and very dangerous. They like to kill things for the fun of
I
killing
will-
things.
can?
not saying this out loud. How
Yes.
about we just leave this little gift with the captain? We were talking about giving,
You want to
showing our
refuse
appreciation
a
for her work.
goddess's-
I don't think she cares.
I wouldn't be
She
too sure
might
about
care
that.
just for the sake of appearance.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
extremely
I
rude
mean-
to
It
give
is-
gift in
it's not-
society. I don't know
It
if
is
she
not
was.
refusal. It is.
Transfer.
It's regifting. She
No,
was
it's-
refusing.
It is placing it in
If we learn how to raise it
safekeeping.
properly, then maybe we can train it not to go and, I don't know, raise villages to the ground.
Back to the library then?
Back to the library.
It's
We
gonna
are-
be-
Might be a wormling.
It's gonna be months, years, decades, probably a
Yeah,
century
before we
before
can
it
take on
gets
a
strong
village.
enough.
It's gonna be
But
But it is
decided to
important
leave.
what you
This-
do with it in the early part of its life.
Mm.
Sets a tone. The way we do it. We that
Thanks.
goes into
The question
raising
is, though,
red dragons.
the question is, though, Izakis, I do not know if it would be wise for us to take this little one,
Oh,
to
I
the depths of
find
hell
it would
itself.
probably
because that's what they're about
feel
to
at
head.
home there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
might
just,
well.
you can feed a demon
Exactly.
milk.
I
It
just
helps them grow.
say thank you, grab the egg.
I am a,
For the gift, and just grab the egg. And just get the baby.
I just want to say.
yeah. You voice your opinion. It
But
doesn't
it's time
matter.
for us to eat now.
It's a dragon egg! Let me have the dragon egg! God damn it!
Oh, I am very, very sad my ranger archetype
I
isn't
just-
Beastmaster right
Throw it
now.
in the-
Oh,
I was gonna say, but do we actually have time to
you know,
like
you could
raise
be
a dragon?
polite for once, Iarwynn. Like, you could be polite for once. It would do you some good.
Says
I'm
the
just-
undead Goliath.
There's the undead Goliath with a giant axe.
With a fucking red dragon on our back.
Do we have the time to like raise a dragon?
Up to you
properly?
guys.
Yeah?
It's not gonna be like you guys move pretty fast. You guys will probably be retired by the time this actually happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Or dead.
At least...
I mean, we could just give it to my mom.
Back
to
from
master.
hell at the moment.
I mean,
yeah.
if the dragon is raised right, Xannorin and Nadia will have a companion. Oh, and Eren will have a companion for a very long time, and then Xannorin's probably just an outlaw.
Iarwynn as well?
How long
Well,
does
Xannorin's-
live?
500,
Yeah.
700.
Yeah.
Dan,
Oh, you good?
Yarwyn for a
I am
while,
baby.
and
I am
then-
baby,
250 years
baby.
old as well.
Jesus.
Literally just gonna out.
The dragon's
I
going.
mean, I want a dragon. I just like, can we like raise it? But I mean, we could, if we need to, we could just give it to my master to keep.
No, like
I just
don't
imagine
As you guys
argue
talk
with
about
you
the
guys,
dragon, she
it's-
sort of looks at you and says,
You know,
one thing though, make sure it has a stable, well,
Food source?
who is the leader of the pack. At least in the earlier parts of their life, they tend to act out. So yeah, around it, no quarreling. Assign a leader and probably understand that it is the lowest rung on the ladder.
I volunteer.
Question for DB: raising it, would it be animal?
It would be animal handling, yes.
Okay.
I volunteer.
As tribute.
Oh,
I have a few skills I know.
Yeah. I mean, she is the youngest.
Dragons love.
So, anyway,
food.
let's keep back past the dragon.
Yeah,
Next
back
and
to
decide on next
Round is always to be front.
Okay. Anyway,
Just picks up random sheep and brings them to you, and Xannorin and the dragon together spend time eating.
I mean, Xannorin
whatever
wants
he
the brains
hunts.
there.
I'll go. I will be the one who supplies it with forest, hunt, find something, kill it, bring it back, or find something, bring it back, and then kill it.
It's gonna be a week before it can hunt for itself.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's
I think
go.
we dragged this on long enough. Eren, would you mind?
Alright,
where do
everyone
we
gather
put the
around.
egg? Can
You
we
guys
Wait,
put
what?
all
it in the
hold
other sack?
hands and
I'm just sort of looking at her and like, can I get on your shoulders?
yeah, there
Just
you
put,
go.
just put,
Worry
put
about
it in
the place.
Xannorin's barrel.
Bag.
No,
Yeah,
I
have
just,
sack, yeah.
I just made a sling on my chest. It's just.
Yeah, but like, we'll say
Cradled like
happen
a
to it if it's
No,
in
Like,
habit.
the thing you're doing.
No, I'm not wearing it as a piece of armor.
But that's true, Artie. Haversack.
It's
So
an
if it
egg.
has-
Yeah,
Well, if it
eggs
has-
need air.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Really?
Yes.
So in the
I don't know.
bag.
Egg work.
I do. So yes, eggs do need air.
I'm just gonna keep it, cradled gently.
Basically,
Xannorin-
anything. There's basically no creature in.
You'll put it in the You're not putting it in the haversack. You'll put it in the barrel. That's
Yeah,
the
I'll-
only other bag it'll fit in.
I'll like cradle for it out of like cloths and
But
that
like,
type of shit.
what are you gonna do when you get into combat, though?
I always take off my barrel.
Just hold it
Oh,
between
no.
his cheeks.
All right.
What are we
So,
gonna
yeah.
do when we get into combat?
Well, we don't know.
Throw a
We'll
dragon
see.
egg at them.
No!
No.
I mean, it's pretty hard.
I mean, honestly, they're pretty hard. It'd probably knock someone out before it cracked. Oh shit, you're not hatched yet.
Comes out, fries you.
Charizard, not me. The other guy, not me. Fuck.
You know, I never remembered Ash being so prepubescent.
He was definitely
Uh,
very
Yeah, I know, but you know,
literally
the voice crack, I just don't remember it. Charizard!
So you guys all stand in a circle and sing Kumbaya, and
I'm sorry, what?
and
We sing Kumbaya, and I had to
and
play
you
with
ring your new tuning fork, and as you do, you feel a ripple run through your group, and you feel the ripple echo across this entire realm. And as it does, you feel yourself disappear, and you reappear on the outskirts of Rundamir in the Moltrazine forest. And you look around, and about noonish, the sun is high in the sky, and there seems to be a decent amount of wildlife around. It's hard to tell how far you are from Rundamir, but you can tell by the position of the sun how long it would, or at least which direction to move. What do you guys want to do?
We start walking. We're trying to like get in and get
I
out.
just tell I tell the others I'm gonna stay in the forest and just Eren, let me know if it's safe that you like if.
Oh yeah, let me just I cast the minor illusion on Xannorin. You're good.
No,
Minor illusion doesn't move the subject.
Xannorin walks forward, the illusion stays where it was.
It's just a floating mustache.
I step into the space where
And
the
then
mustache is.
realizes how the spell works.
Oh wait, what if I
Probably
do
need
it
an illusion
continuously?
spell.
You can do minor illusion continuously.
It's like the
Every
six,
6
the
seconds,
one
it's gonna,
frame per 6
it's
seconds.
just gonna jump. It's gonna jump.
What the
Like
fuck?
Xannorin has to like walk, stop every 6 seconds, and then like you cast it again, and then he walks again. He like walks into the mustache.
Eren, how about
Okay,
before we leave, you contact our lovely associate and ask him if he managed to figure out something about this conundrum.
Send Maitland a message saying we're back in the area and we were wondering if the things are well. Hope you're doing good.
You hear in response, yeah, I'm not. Just make sure nobody sees him. Cover him up or something. I know he's big. Cover him up.
Can I call?
Yeah, you can.
I think we should maybe wait until we get closer.
Yeah, we can wait. Well,
All right. So you guys start. You get to where the edge of the Maltazine forest would be. Would you like to cast invisibility, or what are you gonna do?
how far are we away from the? How far are we away from the city gate?
It's about 45-50 minutes.
And like, does it go out into a clearing, or is there a bit more like covering?
I mean, there's cover sparsely, but for the most part, it's pretty open.
I'll just call
Invisibility, that's an hour. So
spell slots do you have for it?
Invisibility, enough. Well, you're good.
Okay.
It's gonna last for a while.
Yeah.
So
When it's not wearing off while I'm trying to surround me, and I'm just like,
Upcast.
Don't worry about it.
Upcast it so we are all invisible.
all right. So you towards the city, and as you approach the gates, you see a figure outside, sort of in a rather beautiful-looking bluish cloak, standing about 200
How
yards or
old does
so
he
outside
look?
the gate, waiting on the path to the city. How old does he look? He's a ways away right now. Make a perception check.
Is he trying to look like conspicuous, or is he just standing
He's
there?
trying.
Clear.
This is his idea of hiding.
Okay.
He looks roughly the same. Maybe a few weeks older. Maybe a little bit more of a beard, but that's about it.
Okay.
You don't even know if that's a real beard.
I kind of
He's
want to zip up
continuously
to him and just sort of
having
tap
cast
him on the leg or something. I don't know how tall he is.
I think he's waiting
sort of-
for us.
As you approach, he sort of ha! It's me. You guys... Where's your friend?
Don't worry about
I
him.
just call out. I just call out while invisible.
He's around.
No,
I write him.
just go up behind
Yeah,
him and just blow in his ear.
He'll just feel chill down the back of his neck.
He sort of shudders and says, "What was that?
He's here, don't worry, bro.
Did somebody see us?"
And then I just tap him on the.
Don't cause yourself too
What is
much
that? And
trouble.
he sort of draws his
It's
things back
Xannorin.
towards
It's
you.
Xannorin.
He's gonna. He already did it. That's a 24 to hit.
It's with disadvantage.
Yeah,
He's
That's a 22
invisible.
to hit.
Damn it! That's it.
It does not remove invisibility though. It's only if he attacks.
That is 11 points of slashing.
Just like,
You-
hey, come on, man! It's a prank. It's a prank.
Oh,
Just in
oh,
one
it's
rumbling
you.
voice.
Oh, I'm so
No,
sorry.
don't worry. It's not like you're gonna kill him or anything.
Oh my god. He sort of face palms and puts his sword away.
You seem agitated, Maitland.
Yeah, what's up?
It's been, I didn't really sign up for this job. Not
Well,
sure.
none of us did. None of us did, Maitland.
Yeah, just
Ah, so you're overloaded by work.
kind of
Yeah,
happen.
but the thing is,
Say-
like, I didn't expect to take over. It has the whole city
Don't worry,
wide
we'll get
crisis.
through this. I'll pat him on the shoulder.
I just say to him, I would say, well, look at me, but you kind of can't right now. So
I'm going to go very close to Maitland and put my hand on his shoulder and say, "I'm sure."
Yo, did his
you're
knees
doing your
buckle?
best, and I believe in
He
you.
sort of looks up like on his shoulder and removes it and sort of holds it in his hand and says, "I'm not sure anymore." And sort of lets it go. He's broken.
You'll be fine.
He's seen so much shit in the last few weeks. Like he's had to deal with more politics than ever before.
Oh,
But
By the way, about your problem, and he turns.
I'm over here.
yeah, I'm just like, I'm over here.
He pulls out of his bag this odd-looking, completely porcelain mask, and he hands it to you.
that's a very fun item.
Oh.
I don't think
if
it's the same
it's the item I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
I know a really fun
What
porcelain mask item.
Gonna become a vampire?
Anyway,
Please.
sorry. Go
He
on.
just hands it to you. This might help.
I asked him, like, I'm guessing it just goes invisible once I grab it, or is it just floating?
No, it's just a mask made out of porcelain.
Visible
Oh
in his
yeah. It goes, actually, how that work? Because technically, all your equipment does go invisible with you.
Yeah, I
Otherwise-
think it's.
But I think it has to be at
becomes
casting.
invisible.
Yeah, but it has to be at
Oh.
casting. So I
Probably.
don't think it-
floating mask. I'm just like holding it before my face, not actually putting it on yet, but just holding it in front of my face.
Would it fit?
It's a good question. Would it even
You know,
fit?
he has a big face.
Big head.
He's a bit big-headed.
It wouldn't fit on its own, but you gather it has some magical effect.
Well, I put it on.
All right.
I
Yeah,
don't
neither
see any
do I.
difference.
All right. As you put it on, you notice that it sort of like pulls onto your skin and attaches, and it doesn't seem to want to come off for a second
It's a
as you
face
try.
hugger.
Oh god.
As you sort of stand there, it just sort of attaches to your face, and as it does, you're not quite sure what it does. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. Oh. There we go. That's a 7 overall.
All right. You look around and you're not quite sure how it works. So you look at, well, your dear friend.
I mean, can Maitland see him?
Stare at the floating. He sees a floating mask. Says, perhaps think of what you want to be.
I just think of the
As
You
you
don't
do-
think of
visage
a
my
red
old
dragon?
self before I turn. No.
He could be his mom.
As you do, and you look down, you see invisible hands, so you don't see anything.
Eren, maybe
You are still invisible.
maybe if you reveal him, we would see a difference now.
No, he's good. Yeah,
I just say, does one want to come with me away from the city walls so that we can check this out?
You're not
I think
at the
we're-
city walls. You're about 200.
We are away from the
200
city
yards.
walls.
So,
yeah. I'll
with
drop
of invisibility, you see standing before you the Xannorin you remember from before he became undead.
How does he smell?
He
Okay,
smells
but-
still pretty.
okay.
You attribute it to hunting
Yeah.
Or just
or having dragons again.
the natural musk.
Yeah, but he does appear to be living and vital.
Maitland, what the hell is that thing? Oh, sorry, what in the nine
It's-
hells is that thing?
I believe it's called mask. Odd item that came to my possession. Well, not into my possession, but into the possession of our family a few decades ago.
It seems
Just lying
useful.
around. It is very useful. I was not sure it would work, but seemingly it does. I thought only mimic.
Hey, friend.
It slowly turns you into a mimic.
Perhaps.
Undead mimic.
The
Goliath.
zombie. Oh, that's just
So
that's
it's
just horrendous.
What?
But yeah,
This does this. This is not
Okay.
required.
But so for some reason I can't seem to remove it. So
yeah, you can't seem to. No, you can't seem to remove it because you hadn't turned it on yet. It was still waiting for a command.
you know,
Now
it's not
that you-
falling off on
if-
its own. won't.
Yeah, now that you've issued it a command, you can pull it off.
Okay, but I'm not going to do that.
Why would you?
You can
Yeah.
you can cast, basically what it does is you can cast disguise self at will.
That's pretty cool.
So it's weaker. I know of a porcelain-esque item which is a bit more funky than that.
Mhm.
Anyway, Maitland, would you?
You're talking
be
about
so
the
kind
mask of many faces. right?
we were out of time. No. That's an Eldritch invocation.
No, it's in UA, I think.
Oh.
I
Anyway,
mailed it.
so-
Literal porcelain mask.
So we were out of time, or outside of time, I say. It's confusing, but would you be able to tell how much time has passed since we left with the good Captain
Let me
Izikas?
recall. Well, you left near the end of winter, almost harvest. Yeah, it's been about a month or so.
Good.
But yeah, speaking of harvest, the festival is in a couple of days.
Ooh.
You guys should come.
Yes!
Is it an annual festival, right, RDB?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I have.
I wanted to inquire about the situation of the city in general. Has anything else other than what occurred in the last month?
Well, it's been quiet. Strangely so. But ever since your master went missing, we've been sort of fearing an attack. He was probably our best defense.
Yeah. And get him back safely.
Any leads on that, by the way?
Yeah, a few.
I don't want to worry you. It is very things we have learned.
outside of the loop of knowledge. I would rather know how deep we're in.
Wasn't.
He is lost in a different plane.
Oh,
and we must travel
much like
there.
the plane you just came from?
Well, much more dangerous. He's lost
What?
in the Nine Hells.
The what now?
I'm just.
He's lost in hell.
I'm just like, okay.
Well,
Yeah, he's
not
in hell.
lost.
People kept telling him to go to hell, so he went down.
He sort of he just froze.
Yeah,
And he just sort of collapses.
that is
with
why
wings.
I wanted to spare you of the details.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
But
He's gonna be so mad.
I'm grabbing him by the wrist and trying to pull him up onto his feet.
Bring him to his feet. He's like, he's gonna eat me.
Huh?
Who's
I-
eating
no, he's
who
gonna
now?
eat me.
I'll talk to him. I'll go and talk to him in your stead.
Would you?
Maitland, we will rescue him. We're going to bring my master back here.
Oh my god! It's gonna be horrible. Oh no!
It won't. He won't leave again.
Don't worry, Maitland.
Anyway,
That's
I
what we're here
guess you
for.
guys can. Anyway, I have to get back to the city. I have stuff to do.
So do we.
Well, this guy doesn't end up one bad mission.
Before you go, Maitland, would you be
With
I have to find the name. Guys, help me out.
Wait, who are you looking for?
The dwarves and the dwarves leader that we've met.
Oh.
Oh.
I have the name somewhere. I just have to find it in the list of stuff that I have notes of.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, how the bus
You talking about a lady?
Yeah, she's.
Oh, you in Ludo Greg Burstrong. Oh, sorry, no,
Yeah.
this would be Agnieszka? Yeah, this is Agnieszka. So I'll give you the basic background of the Burstrong family. The Burstrong family is essentially a mining family. They also have own a bunch of smithies in the of possibly the best armor in Rundamir. They their operation is headed by this who is the scion of the family. He runs one of the oldest smithies in the city, and even at on his own, he's quite an accomplished blacksmith in addition to being a very savvy businessman.
Oh,
The thing is, though, so he only takes very specific orders for a lot of money.
I mean, we don't need him. We just need someone in the family to be referred to a high quality blacksmith.
Do you really want to risk using a faulty tuning fork?
No.
You don't need the best blacksmith. You just need a good one.
We don't even necessarily need a good. We don't even necessarily need a blacksmith, right? We need a
No,
Well,
a tuning fork maker.
you do need to acquire the metal first of all.
Yeah.
And
So yeah,
really is in the
Nathan,
metal.
would you
In
be
terms of
able
like,
to-
essence of the metal is going to be the same for the whole block. It's not like somebody's going to make a tuning fork and it's going to be a different resonance.
Would you be able to, as in noting them that it would be for the benefit of the whole city?
Well, the thing is, me and Agnieszka got into it the other day a little bit, but Shangrik is a pretty straightforward guy. If you just explain to him the situation, he should take a meeting with you. You probably don't want to be seen coming from my recommendation because I don't think it holds a lot of water in that household right now.
I just do not want to be rude.
Oh, I'm
Barge
sure
into
if you
their
explain the
life.
significance of it.
I'm going to very sheepishly turn to Eren and look. Maybe your matron mother.
No.
I was.
Grandmother issues, man.
Grandmother issue.
All we need is a tuning fork, right?
Nathan.
A tuning fork maker? That type of person?
Yep.
I could
Actually, we
search
don't
my
need-
contacts and see if there is one.
It's
Maybe
unlikely.
Maybe if
Plenty
we
of bards
find
in
a
the city.
bard in the city. There, I remember, and also during the festival, there's a great musical event,
There's plenty
right?
of great musical
A
events.
sort of competition. There's sort of a
Sorry, mate.
competition,
Where
if I
course
remember
there is.
correctly.
where do you
You know.
recommend finding the highest quality of metals in the city?
Well, that's
Metals.
certainly going to be with the burst.
Okay, let's go to the burst rooms.
Oh, you're asking silly questions. Everyone knows the greatest minds all belong to the burst.
I didn't, but
I'm
okay.
talking about. The...
I mean, you just asked me to talk to.
I'm sorry.
That.
I'm sorry, Iarwynn. But what I was trying to suggest, if we find a great bard, they might know a person who could create.
I mean,
the
we still need to get the metal, right?
Someone who
I
has.
have a question beyond the making. Does it need to be enchanted to work?
Does it need to be enchanted to work?
Give me an intelligence. Or this will be an arcana check.
It's written in his spell, right? The requirements of this stuff. So read your spell book, Karen. Maybe it's in it's in the
a fork, a metal fork, a forked, a tune, a plane of existence.
250 gold pieces.
It's not because you made the fork that it's going to be a tune automatic.
Yeah,
it's in the small text.
The first step is getting that you can. So either you find a ready-made fork that is already attuned to the 9 hells, or you create one, which is what the route you guys are going. Finding one is rather hard.
Who wants to go there, to be honest?
How would you attune a fork to 9 hells?
Well, you attune it to F sharp. Right?
For this, we need F sharp.
Yeah. What was your arcana, Eren?
Oh, I'm running arcana. Okay, give me a second. Oh, that's so much better. 22.
Alright. So you gather with your roll, you gather of the correct density, of the correct resonance. You can attune it with your magical prowess to whatever plane you need to bind it to. The tuning is the important part here. Magic you can imbue it with. You're not an idiot, you're a 13th element.
Just wanted to be careful.
Mage.
So that we don't arrive. Oh, we have the fork. Well, now let's go find some.
The important part is the tuning. I can take care of the
24.
Yeah, I haven't sort of made you doubt yourself there for a second, but you're like, oh, I can do this. I can.
I got this. Yeah, I'm good. I'm cold.
Just wanted to be sure, okay?
Yeah, just be a bit more confident in yourself. You're a fucking wizard, Harry.
You're looking at
the disrespect.
I'm cold. Honestly.
So, how should we approach this? I'm guessing we're very awkward because he's somewhat slower than us.
Yeah, he sort of leaves you guys, and with his escort, he proceeds back to sort of tail him back to the city.
Or like the Ambu.
Mm-hmm.
They were actually hiding while, Maitland just tried to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we just make a beeline for the burst room.
Yeah, I do have a couple of things I need to take care of in the city.
I mean, if
no, we are in a hurry. We need to save your master.
Yes, we do.
But what Maitland was.
You want to go take care of that?
Well, I'm not sure if we can. it is a rather long journey to the depths of the volcano.
I mean,
What?
you might wait. Can you ride the magic carpet?
Yeah, you can. It's not an attunement item, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Give it to
it's
me.
not. It's
Yeah,
just
that sounds
very
like
hot.
Not
Yeah,
heavy
yeah,
enough.
yeah,
but
that's
it's
cool.
Yeah, but it would be quite hot in the volcano, right?
Well,
As long
it
as
is
you
a
don't touch the
volcano.
lava, you should be fine.
Okay. So if you would lend me the carpet, I could visit Raun and see if he can be reasoned with.
Yo, I just look. I just look at the carpet lovingly and kind of stroke it and just like reminisce all the times that it saved me from like stepping into traps.
Everything.
And I just kind of give it to Nadia reluctantly and say, make sure he makes it back to me.
Try my best.
There
You
go.
know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know.
Iarwynn doesn't
Wait, you
understand
want to take anyone with you?
Let me just bring you up. You see that huge mountain right next to the city?
It's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, that fucking
Yeah.
massive one in the back.
Yeah,
That
and you
big one.
see
Yeah,
sort
I
of the
know there's a
smoke
volcano in
sort of
Denmark. I'm
rising
not
from its top.
You know one.
Yes. You must remember a couple weeks ago it went dark for a while.
Yeah,
I have been
everybody
in the
remembers.
negative
everybody
with
remembers
Plains
it.
for a while, so I'm not sure.
Maybe he might have been in the
Well,
Not
negative
at that
minority then?
point, no.
Yeah,
You're gonna see this.
remember the
Everybody
eruption.
remembers the sky went out. It was like a world event.
It was like a
Inside-
thing, and you had to be there.
Inside that flame, which is the carries, the mountain is named after him. It is an ancient draconic being.
Yeah, dragon.
For a while, that was the darkness that engulfed the world,
Oh.
or at
When
least
you mean
that's
when
what
dark,
we assume.
you're literal.
Yeah, the
Yes.
world
Okay.
went dark.
So like, oh, dark clouds. Yeah, sure, why not? Not like, paf. It's night.
Yeah, there were no stars and the
Okay,
sun wasn't
Yeah,
visible.
yeah, okay.
And
So like, so it
temperature
was an
starting to
eruption,
drop.
whatever.
But yes, he is a creature of great power, and for all we know, Eren's master made a deal with him, so he returned to his resting place, and Eren's master is missing. We cannot be sure if he will keep his part.
Well, I mean, it depends how much he cares
Well,
about
that's what I will try
And if
to
he's a
figure
godlike
out.
being, maybe they
He
matter
is.
to him. Maybe to
He
him they
is.
are binding. That's
He is
some
a godlike
creature, I
being.
think.
So cool, big dragon, so cool. Big fan, number one fan.
Well, have fun talking with the dragon.
Well, who knows? But
Because I pissed
before
off
that,
enough gods for my lifetime, I think, so I'm not gonna go with you.
Yeah, he's just steering clear.
I'll head off quickly and see.
Like, even though you have the carpet, you're gonna be gone in a couple of days.
Yeah, so I see you maybe after the festival.
Okay.
That
Stay
long?
safe.
Well, the festival
Also,
like
take
two
care.
days.
Either like during the festival or at the end
Is
of
the
it.
mountain that big?
Yes. And who knows how much
Sorry?
time I have to
So
spend
you
there.
can't just like it's a sheer drop. You have to like go into an underground cave that leads to the base of the wall.
Oh, she's
You know.
flying. Technically, she could.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
much
it'll
more
take you, like, a
dangerous,
couple of
right?
hours. I mean, on this carpet, it might be easier. Probably is
Maybe-
easier. It is a magical carpet. It's not just gonna explode into flames randomly.
Okay, so yeah, but yeah, I do actually have things I need to do in the city before I leave. But yeah,
Hey.
you guys try take care of the iron.
Okay, how long do we have before the
Artie.
festival again?
In this festival,
About a day and a half, too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
is there a cooking competition?
You can order it is there.
Is there a cooking competition in this festival?
There is a chili making
Oh,
competition.
come on, man! What is the national food of Rundamir or the city? What
The
is
national... Oh, they love potatoes. Yeah, they grow them in hordes.
I actually have a homebrew rule set for festivals if you want them later.
Oh wow!
I think I'm okay.
I can't wait.
So, are we splitting? Are we splitting up now, or should we head to Fayth's home and celebrate maybe our return?
well,
I like the idea of celebrating.
how about we
Pretty
go
early in
find
the day.
the
You guys
Iron
can
Fest?
certainly do that.
Because
So,
I've
Eren, you
never
said
really
you
done
wanted to
anything
head to
like that
the...
before.
What?
And you said you wanted to head to the Burstrong
see if we
right?
can strike a deal with them to procure some iron.
On a question about the iron, do we know if it's an exact type of iron we need?
It's iron.
I think
you
we
need pure iron.
high
Okay.
quality iron, pure
Just
iron.
Okay.
It's not an
Okay.
iron ore, no.
We don't need to fight an ancient dragon to blow on it.
Nope.
The problem with pure iron is that it like
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's go then.
I mean, they probably know someone that could help us craft the iron as well.
Most likely.
So you guys head over to the whose background music is this?
Oh, let me. I didn't think you could hear.
Alright, so the city. You notice that the city is, well, it looks a lot different than when you left it. It was a lot more desolate,
Oh,
the festival, and thus like there's like decorations all around the city. There's signs of like essentially signs that these parts. There's different like kiosks being set up in different parts of the city. There's like an entire field, small like tents where carnival games seem to be being like they're being assembled and stuff. So you ask around a little bit, and within a few minutes, you figure out the natives to the city know festival. It's held at the first harvest of the year, which is just past, which is just coming up in a couple of days. This festival, like these people essentially in the center of the town, they light up this giant bonfire. Just like
born.
Not the first batch of their sacrifice, or not as a sacrifice, or more like as a what would it be? Offering to Frontier. He said you said born in a sacrifice. Right, so yeah, as an offering to Frontier. The festival itself goes for 7 days, and at the end of it, the harvest begins in earnest. Depending on how the festival goes, they believe the harvest will be bountiful based on that. If it's a blighted festival, if it's a drab festival, it's gonna be a pretty shitty harvest. If it's a great festival to remember for ages, the harvest usually turns out pretty well. So
what would it mean if the wouldn't that be a fun festival?
Yay!
They all light tea torches and just like what the fuck? Yeah. So on the eve of the festival is essentially when they light the bonfire, and it stays. It typically rains.
As the as the sign of the blessing of something.
Yeah. Only briefly to just put out the fire. You gather the rain itself was not natural. At least from the stories. It seems like it was an isolated patch of rain.
Okay, fine.
Oh, it's coming, guys.
It just drops down the water. It's not even rain, just a one big raindrop.
The only year the rain wasn't there was a year when Varys just wasn't around.
Oh, that's not good. Someone made it. Someone suspicious, right?
So, you guys head over to the Burstrom's estate, and as you do, you walk up upon this rather odd-looking structure. This stonework. Fort of sorts in the middle of the city. Actually, this is not in the middle of the city. It's more towards this southern side of the city near the mines. It sort of rises out of the mountain itself, and the mountain is built with, or the mountain is composed of. You notice its structure is a little bit weird. Isn't dwarf sized. You gather from this presentation that they don't particularly like visitors, and so they've made their home feel uncomfortable under their roof.
Very low looking door frames.
Very low. Like royalty. It's pretty low ratings.
Finest.
And as you enter the gates, you're greeted by these two rather ish beard with a sort of green streak running through the beard itself, and a rather large bulbous nose, and another with brown head with hair that sort of flows, like whatever hair is left, sort of on the sides, sort of braided and runs down his shoulders. Odd appears as well. It's just but that's not the music. Sorry.
No, we are in the makes forge. It's fitting.
Tied up in 3 different beards, braids, as it runs down about to his belly button.
He's Iarwynn triple beard.
The balding one sort of looks at you as you approach. And you might be.
Good day. My name is Eren Rundamir, and me and my
Rundamir, yeah, runs off the Rundamir bitch. He sort of looks at the other one, and she sort of just ha 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 ha.
Yeah, she is a bitch.
Right?
Yeah.
No, you don't get to call her a bitch. We get to call her a bitch. She's a bitch.
Anyway.
No, I'm joking.
I thought so.
No one is confused. As he has been since he left.
We've come today to inquire.
Hey, what are you? He sort of looks at Iarwynn.
Someone's about to touch his nose again.
Someone?
What's your name? I'm a dwarf. What are you?
Me.
No, but your nose is bigger than mine, and he points to his bulbous ass nose. Nose?
No. It has a different name.
Who can't be bothered.
Okay.
Whatever. What do you want
we've
here?
Come to inquire of a favor of your house. It is of the utmost importance to the protection of the city.
Yeah.
We're here to buy some iron.
What?
We're here to buy some
iron is of
Do you sell
the
iron?
utmost importance to the protection of the city.
No, we're gonna make something with that. It's just something I don't
and
understand.
He sort of points. He sort of points to the left where there's like this line.
Could you relate
the
to
block,
those
sort of
inside that is related to the disappearance of my master Varus?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, that's not bad. Persuasion. That is a. Oh, that's 18.
My God.
Wait, what? Good or bad?
The wizard is persuasive.
I have a proficiency in persuasion.
Why wouldn't he?
Makes sense.
Yeah, he's a no.
I mean, remember, at the start, I was trying to gain so I was I had the idea of being well versed in communication. I should probably use this a bit more. Thinking about it, yeah.
So, where is the odd elf fellow? Yeah.
Yeah, the dude that made the pretty lights in the sky earlier.
He disappeared?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's on a trip. Those inside know all about this.
No, you said disappear.
Yeah,
I heard you.
So that's why we need to meet with the head of your house very quickly. Well, fucking indeed.
Is this guy gonna disappear? Again? Oh, fucking hell. You know how long it takes to get this tan? And he sort of looks at
Fucker.
You see, he sort of looks at it, he's got like a little bit of a tan.
Well, if you ever want to tan again, you'll let us in.
Okay. And he sort of turns around and opens the gate and walks with you as you reach inside. And he's like, you know, I heard recently there's this city to the west, in the tropics. They have these odd-looking beds they use for tanning.
Oh!
Maybe you should take some time off and go visit.
But it is the mountains. I might do it one day.
Yeah, why not? What's holding you back?
Probably a lot of
wife,
things.
she doesn't like to travel. Our honeymoon was the last time we actually went anywhere. It's been a few years.
Yeah, maybe you
Do you
really
travel
need this
much?
vacation.
Where have you
Here
been?
and there.
Do you have any relationship in your campaign that is, you know, sort of well going and not in a horrible state?
It's fine. It's just a normal marriage. They don't travel.
But, you know,
She doesn't like traveling.
it's not like you. Yeah, but you know, something's not right if the first thing he brings up is the wife.
No, it's
He's the problem.
Traveling was what? Maybe someday. So, very recently, you been to Tia Flora yet?
Wait, where's that?
Tia Flora.
Wait, no, RDB.
You give me a intelligence check, or give me a.
It's on the map, that's where it is.
It's quite far away.
It is.
I don't think Eren was there ever.
No, it's not a question
Survival. 11.
Studied it to any degree. It's a where like dwarves live essentially.
I mean, it's been mentioned in conversation a few times, but I've never actually
You
had a
should go
chance
there.
to
I have
visit.
family there.
If you recommend it, I'm sure we'll check it out at some point.
My mother used to live there. You know, her side of the family was from that area. I moved here to the big city, wanted to make it big. Now I'm stuck watching the gate.
Keep working at it. I'm sure your breakthrough's coming.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I got the little ones to worry anyway.
Sounds
They're
pretty
all
successful
I
to
can
me.
handle right now.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hi, Urbosk!
Hey, where did that voice come from?
I was waiting until somebody noticed.
I had to double check just to be sure
So
that I was.
does Urbosk just pop out of? No,
Yeah.
hey. Oh, hey.
What's up?
I
What's happening, guys?
I think we left him on the ship, right?
No, he was
fine.
holding
It's
hands. He was bonding with the dragon egg.
Yeah. This is about where I part ways with you. Who do you want to see again?
Yangrik, if possible.
Oh, I don't know if Lord Yagrik will be available, but let me see what.
Appreciate it. Thank you, friend. Oh, your name?
I am. Yarif. Iarif.
Okay. Yarif. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And a pleasure to meet
the
you too.
gatekeeper.
Well, sort of. Yeah, give me 1 second. And he sort of opens the door and hurries inside. You see this door. The door itself is here. Sort of hurries inside.
Does it have like a knocker on it?
Oh, it has a giant brass knocker on the outside. It is also fairly heavy. It's just that it's not very tall. He heads
fake.
inside. Yeah, he heads inside. Master Yangrik can't see you today, but he has informed me that you can meet Miss Agnieszka, and she can schedule an appointment for, for whatever your needs may be.
Thank you, Carl.
Buying some iron, I don't recall exactly. So yeah, follow me, and he leads you through a few doorways. You notice the interior of this place is sparsely decorated, mostly practical. There's very little grandeur, considering the position of this family and how rich they are. You gather most of the money is either invested or spent on practical things that tangibly increase the value of their life, essentially.
Dragon Eggs.
Dragon Eggs. As you move through the house, you're led into what looks like a rather small office. The door itself is about 5 feet tall. Some of you might have to really
scrunch.
Well, crawl through. The room itself is only about 10 feet high and about maybe 20-ish square feet.
Just
200-ish square feet.
Just so you guys are aware, I'm not going to be able to stay here long. I have things I need to do today. I just wanted to pop in and be play for a little bit.
So, or is she? She's the wife, right?
No, she's Yangrik.
Is she the one we met last time?
Could be, or maybe that was.
Yeah, it was Pim.
So there's all right. So she was the head of finance. Pim was the head of finance. However, Yangrik is the oldest. He's a scion. His wife is dead. His son is Ludogrek, who is essentially the keeper of the Ethereum undermine. And his wife, Ludogrek's wife, is Agnieszka Bergstrom, who oversees house affairs, essentially. And Tim Bergstrom is the head of finance, who works with her father. She's the daughter of Ludogrek.
Okay.
So yeah, as you open the door, you see this tiny dwarf woman about 3.5 feet tall. Her hair is pinned back, almost slicked back onto her head in a middle part, in that ends in a bun at the back of her head. She's wearing the finest of clothing when it comes to this family. You gather her office itself is also fairly well decorated. It's unlike the rest of the house. Not quite the same as people who originate from this family.
You know, she's wearing a very beautiful blacksmith's apron.
Yeah.
Man.
Sits at her desk. You see her raise her eye sort of and look at you and say, "So, what do you need?" Very manly woman.
what a lovely
Yes.
voice she has. For a dwarf that is like the grinding sound of stone on stone, a lovely sound.
Yes.
No, I'm not
Are
even
you
there.
saying that out loud?
No, I'm saying that.
Oh, you're
I
not
mean,
there.
Does
Yeah,
Urbosk want to?
I dipped from the group to jump into a volcano.
Does
I don't
Urbosk
know
want to
enough
take
what's
this,
going
or
on.
We're buying
Do anything.
by rich Iron to go to hell to save Eren's master.
yeah, pretty
That's
much.
Did you know?
No,
wait,
Yeah, we're
wait.
going to hell.
No, right?
Specifically, what do we buy?
We
Very
need iron of
high
the highest
quality iron.
quality iron. That resonates at F sharp.
Well, I think that now we make the
No,
Folk.
RDV said like it has to be at a certain resonance, right?
But you can forge it. It would require
Harder.
skill.
Yeah. So do you want to take this, or you want me to keep going?
No. I want you to keep going.
Let's not push it. Woke up from his.
No, I didn't
hangover.
wake up from a hangover or anything.
Not you.
I
Urbosk.
just
No,
came up
Urbosk.
Urbosk, yeah.
Oh.
We are in dire need to intrude, but we have come in search of high quality iron. We're in dire need of the present situation, and we know the burst drums are the best place to go.
Well, yes, we are. But what do you mean by high quality iron? Now, look,
As high quality as possible, and if at all possible, resonating specifically at F sharp.
What the hell is F sharp? What does that even mean?
It's a note that metals appear to resonate at. It would
It's a
greatly help
note.
in the
I don't see
process,
it.
the
There's a
downstream
note.
process.
it's music.
Oh! I have no use for music.
I pull out my loot and start now.
Right.
No, just, can you? Is there like there must be an anvil somewhere around in the office, right?
Is there
Okay,
no way
what's
to,
that?
like,
There must be like an anvil around the office. Just one of you just go there.
But it's a little office. It's not a
I asked
fucking...
her if he has like a tuning fork or anything.
I mean, I just pull out a tuning fork, and we are hoping to procure some iron to create one of these.
What the hell is that?
It's a tuning fork.
Yes, I figured, but what material is that?
This particular one happens to be made of onyx. Ooh, indeed.
That's rather beautiful. Could I buy this off you?
Oh god. Oh god.
I mean,
Yes, I can tell. It's rather beautiful.
yes, it's used more for just its sound. It's a means of transportation.
Where?
To different planes
Also,
of
if I
existence.
just rank it, I'll just
You
go.
have to be a student of the arcane nature to use one of these to transport to different planes of existence.
But you already have one.
Because this is for each one is unique to a different plane of existence. We need one for a specific plane that we are trying to go to.
Then I know.
Subtlety, guys. Subtlety.
I mean, it's a death wish anyway, so.
It's a very warm place.
Are you going on a vacation?
No, we're going on a mission.
A secret mission.
What about that one then? The Onyx one. Where does that take you?
I mean, this takes you to the negative life energy plane.
It's a place you don't want to go.
Okay, the plane of death. Somewhere you don't really want to go to.
People are nice enough, but...
Anyway, back on topic.
Yes, can you ring F sharp?
I'll look
Can
at
somebody
Urbosk.
sing F sharp?
Prompt him, is that it? To pull out his loot.
I don't have a. I mean, I think I actually do have an instrument on me. Hold on.
The question becomes, though, do you know what F sharp is?
I mean, if not, can I use minor illusion to like create the F sharp note and have it ring out?
Make a performance check to see if you know what F sharp is exactly.
Okay.
Why is the Warlock the
because we don't have a
impromptu
bard.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
It's a
create the
fair
note.
approximation.
Oops.
Though you don't know if it's good enough to replicate to the point where if this was the exact frequency, may or may not be exactly F sharp. It needs to be 100% in tune, essentially.
Oh, well, the metal needs to be 100% in.
The
Yeah.
tuning fork at the end of the day.
Urbosk
needs
do
to
have
be-
a loot.
Oh, I do
I
have a
mean-
loot. So
No,
I
you can
play-
produce F sharp quite clearly.
yeah,
Is he
because
proficient with the loot?
I am proficient with it. I think
Coming
it's
in
because
the
it's my
clutch.
in my backstory, or not my
You-
backstory, but my
You ring a note, and it rings true, and she listens to it and says, "Oh, you mean the sound when you hit it?" Well,
The smile on my
Yeah,
face.
we
is
can do
kinda
that.
wiggling. Oh,
we can
yes.
do that,
Please.
but if you want something specific like that, what kind of iron do you need? Do
As
you need
pure as
really
possible.
like pure iron? Well, we have pure iron. It just doesn't keep well. In that it rusts almost immediately upon contact with air. So we maintain it in this liquid until we need to
I mean,
forge
would it be possible for someone of the family to help us forge this item?
Yangre could, but it's going to cost you a pretty penny.
How much are we talking exactly? And even if it's for the city?
We don't do anything for free here.
a wise business plan.
Let's
Wise
say
indeed.
let's say
just
200
a point
gold
to
for
be noted.
the metal itself. Yangre's probably going to cost you like 500 gold for this services for an afternoon.
The most expensive.
I mean,
Jingle
like,
in Rundamir.
that's like nothing for us, right?
Well, not nothing, but yeah, we can afford that.
Yeah, we can afford it.
I think like Xannorin has that in his barrel. Or like
Xannorin
times
just.
as well.
I'm just gonna. I came with you guys, and just.
Yeah, you did. You've been squeezing through every day.
I just pull out this sack of money and just kind of jingle it a little.
It
And
sounds like you were pretty good. So
We have a deal.
Jingles in F
As
sharp.
long as the most
Let's get you
important
the
thing is
metal.
ensuring the quality.
let's get you the metal right now. And inform Yangrik of what needs to happen with it. And you can come back in a couple of days and pick it up.
Noted. Thank you kindly for your assistance.
Let me show you what you're buying. And she sort of leaves back about 10 minutes later, carrying this sort of large like cauldron. It's like a glass.
It's a pickle jar.
Cauldron. Yeah, it's a very large pickle jar, essentially, about the size of about like 10 inches wide or so. In this green viscous fluid sphere of almost completely clear iron. It seems to be a color that you've never thought of iron in this way. It's prettier than most precious metals.
It would almost look like platinum,
but
right?
Yeah. Nowhere near as workable, but yeah. She just puts it on the table and just have a look.
I mean, can I expect it?
Is this pure enough?
Is it pure enough?
You know so much about forging.
How do you want to inspect it? You just want to look at it? You want to pick it up? What do you want to do?
I mean, can I do anything? Like, oh, I've got
identify doesn't help with this kind of thing.
That doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't help. I mean, is there any way for me to inspect?
Maybe ring it and figure out if it resonates like that.
I mean, can Urbosk like play in like F sharp?
Well,
Urbosk plays F sharp pretty easily, and then you go to play the or to strike the note on the iron orb. And as you lift it out of the liquid, you see as a rust begins to form as it comes out of the liquid. The rust sort of floats to the top of the surface of the liquid and says, "I would."
Thank you, duly noted. Is there any other way for me to ascertain the resonance of this ore?
I do not believe so, but at least now you know it's pure, because that's what happens to iron.
That's
pure
very
iron
true.
when exposed to the air.
We ensure the quality and the craftsmanship to the Bertram household. I'm sure this will be fine. Thank you.
Half-baked. Now, half on
Xannorin?
I cough up the money.
So, strike out 350 gold.
Are you keeping the money in your stomach now? It's not like you're using anything.
I mean, he can still eat recreationally, and he does eat.
I still smoke.
That's the weirdest thing I've heard. Eat recreationally.
It's a habit. It doesn't do much for me.
Ready.
I will
Just keep the gold in your lungs. You don't need those anymore.
One thing I will say that I find out Urbosk did. Just
Hey, put me on.
Yeah, because he's a homie.
And you know, now you see that smoking kills, so you're going to stop smoking.
Urbosk hasn't smoked in a long while.
Just think about this. Xannorin started smoking, immediately undead.
Yo, I mean, if there's... That's the best advert for not...
I mean...
It's all because of smoking.
I mean, he has you there.
Yeah, you know. What else could have caused it?
So, you guys have you provide them with the money, and then you guys are escorted out of the house. What do you want to do? You guys have a couple of days until this is done, until the festival starts. Oh, we were talking about Nadia, right? Nadia,
three things I need to do in the next couple of days, and I'm probably not going to meet up with the others because I'm going into the volcano.
All right. What do you want to do?
First of all, I have to make a visit with a significant someone. Her name was Sebani Fayth.
Oh, Seb.
Yeah, the herbalist.
This was the potion woman, right?
You could have named her Angela, and I would have been happy.
All right. Do you need anything specific?
No, I need to talk to her.
All right. So you approach Sydney Weedflow, and as you do in her shop, you see that there's like vines growing outside her shop, sort of floating down, sort of as a curtain upon the entrance. She seems to have changed the look. This is a habit with her. She keeps changing appearances and changing her shop's image rather rapidly. Not quite settled on what it should be.
I quite like this about the stuff. It's it's
so
nice.
As you enter, she sort of looks at you. Her silky chocolate skin sort of covered in this mud-like. Sort of looks at you and hi.
Am I coming in the wrong time?
Oh no! I just had an easy morning, so I thought I'd as well get this done while I can. Does it bother you? I can get it off if. Maybe.
Of course not. Me and my friends just returned from a long journey, and I was wondering. I purchased a particular potion from you.
Oh,
a while back.
The blue one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Rather nice item as well.
Yeah, but would you have another one, perhaps?
Not right now, but perhaps in a couple of weeks. I have a shipment coming in. I don't make those. Those are quite tricky.
And how much would that cost?
Pieces?
Very well. I'm going to put down 500 gold piece on the table.
All right. So you want to then?
No. That potion you gave me, it saved my life not once, but twice.
Well,
it is.
I cannot accept payment for a gift. Please. She slides
I
it
do
back
not know how I could repay you.
Hey, you're alive. That's enough for me.
I want to. I want for that kindness and the help you gave all of us.
I'll be back.
Look at my stores, and I have some amazing stuff you can buy.
Very well.
She has like potions of healing, different kinds of poisons, a few different. Rather.
I mean, we could always use more potions.
She has this rather odd-looking vat going, where she's like sort of stirring alongside with she's doing, and it gives off this almost cinnamon-like smell, along with a little bit of like a hint of chocolate.
Is
and
she
sort
making
of-
fudge?
No. She's she's mixing and eventually she pulls out this little vial and slides it in, takes out this vial of orange brown liquid. She sort of caps the vial and looks at you and says, "For 50 gold, this is yours."
What is that?
Oh, it's well, how do I put this politely? It's a potion that lets people, it increases the sexual appetite of people who struggle with sexual appetites. There are plenty of them, and people who don't, honestly, could use it to spice up their life a little bit.
Your mail coming for a visit in the evening.
Nadia is somewhat red, even for a reptile at this point. And do you think I'll require this?
Oh, no. I'm just offering if you think you have a need. This
sure.
helps. I have. You see this rat? It's a giant rat. It's my best-selling item.
Sure. I'll gladly sell all sorts of poisons. Would you be interested in something very foreign?
Well, yeah, I'm always looking out to make myself.
I'm going to take out the 2 fangs that I pulled out of the big cat thing.
Okay.
Our travel, it's poisonous fangs. I managed to take from its body. You might be interested in these.
She takes them off. Pokes into the top of the tooth, and you see a smile appear on her face, and she's like, "Nice. I don't know if you meant to do this, but you've kept the poison sac intact for the most part. It's inside the tooth for this creature. Apparently, what was this creature? This looks very interesting." And you see as a little bit of
some sort of feline creature clad in shadows. It was rather aggressive.
She sort of walks
know what
over
kind
to
of creature.
She sort of walks over her desk, goes around back, looks around, checks if there's any other people coming in. Goes over to her terrarium, which is she has a pretty big terrarium in the back.
Is she going to test the poison?
And she takes the drop that's dripping down and tiny little ant.
Body.
No, this tiny little ant, and as it hits the ant, you watch as the ant gets sort of dissolved in it instantly. Yes, this will do.
It was rather potent. Well,
consider us even.
Take it as a gift.
Maybe I can. This is probably too valuable. One, and I can the other one for you to use as a poison if you ever need to.
Well, if you insist, but how valuable it could be is compared to that is nothing.
Yes, but you have to.
But I'm glad you're
She sort of goes into a corner and says, wait a minute, or 10. And she starts bleeding the tooth. It's a pretty big tooth as well. She starts bleeding it with syringe, and eventually once she's done that, she takes it over to this essentially a centrifuge, and it's a manual centrifuge, and starts spinning it.
Hand crank. It's like a bicycle tire.
Doing that, splits it into 3 different vials, mixes it with 3 other substances. Eventually comes up.
While she's busy, I'm just going around, just druid crafting the flowers to bloom.
Right. She comes back to you. She hands you the vial. It's like, it should be even more potent now.
What am I to do? You're just keep showering me with gifts.
I can sell this for probably 5,000 to 6,000 gold. So don't worry about it.
Very well. I'll leave the 300 for the 2 potions, and I'll come back for the blue one later.
All right. So, this poison, by the way, it's a contact poison. It has 1 application. So you can apply it to a weapon once, and upon hitting for 1 fight, essentially, it'll do an additional 4d6 poison damage, and
that's bigger than my sneak attack die.
I'm not done.
Okay.
46 poison damage, and will force a Constitution saving throw. On a failed Constitution saving throw, the target will be paralyzed. It's going to be a DC 16
fun poison.
Constitution saving throw.
So if you use it on the Illithid with a low con...
Who knows?
You said if he fails, it's what?
The con save DC 16.
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Paralyzed?
Yep. Has to make a con save at the end of their turn, every turn. For 1 more.
By the way, I would just like to note that someone who's been to Fayth's place before, someone who's been to Fayth's place before, probably should remind her to not use poisoned tea.
Okay.
Yeah. I know what to give. I know what to give for to Fayth for Christmas.
Apparently.
You mean for what's the name?
Whatever. I don't know if that's it's a gifting holiday.
It is.
First harvest of the poison.
Make sure to put it to good.
Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to do. Because ice or more.
Yeah. All right. So, what was the next thing you wanted to do?
I just need to buy a small metal lockbox where I can put a book in and then go to the harbor.
Fairly easy to do. Probably cost you about 10 gold or so.
Yeah.
All right. And the third thing was
before that, I need to go to the harbor and hire a captain. Because that book needs to be delivered.
Oh, all right. You mean the history book you're talking about?
Yep.
All right. So as you...
Oh, I came back to the time. Bowser shit weird.
So as you go to the harbor, you look around and
actually want to go to the Harbor Master.
That's what. You eventually find your way to the Harbor Master. And upon doing so, you inquire about ships that are leaving in the direction you're looking for.
Yeah.
He informs you of one.
Maybe a captain.
You can find a captain. You're fairly experienced in these parts. It'll cost you a decent chunk of money, about 100 gold.
To deliver it the Okranis to specific person. A representative who lives there.
That can be arranged.
Okay, 100 gold.
Yeah.
That's a bit expensive, but
I mean, it's total delivery.
Yeah, and it's something that's definite. I'm going to give him 10 platinum.
Alright. So you give him 10 platinum. That's easy to do. And then you wanted to go into the resting place. Before that,
I'm going to try and start learning Identify.
Alright, yeah, you can spend your time trying to learn Identify, which is fairly easy to do for a level.
And can I keep practicing on my Abyssal?
I mean, it'll take a few hours to Identify, but then we will switch over to Abyssal. Yeah, that's fine. Give me an intelligence check.
Wait on. Intelligence. Wait, just straight intelligence, right?
Yeah.
19 plus...
90, okay, that's enough. So yeah, you're able to increase your understanding of Abyssal a little bit more. You keep progressing through that. And you pen down Identify, obviously. Squirrel, anything you wanted to do? Nope.
Cooking contest.
That's coming up later.
If need be.
So there
practice.
is a cooking contest, and you do know about it.
Ooh. Yay.
Competition that happens every couple of days. It is served with potatoes, though. It's served with a potato salad, sort of. And it's only the chili that the chefs have to make.
So, what is it? It's multiple rounds during the festival, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will practice.
Are they out on the last day, right?
The bonfire is created on the night before the festival starts, and it's put out in the morning of the first day.
Okay, so I kind of need to get back before I get to get back before the festival starts.
So yeah, the fest.
I can't put out the fire, guys.
We're really going to miss the festival arc.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be like a chain hook competition where you have to pull the teddy bear to you.
Oh no, that would have been your jam.
So, Iarwynn.
Win instantaneously. You just go, let me use my pinky, now it'll be fair.
Iarwynn, have you ever been to the great city of Rundamir?
No. But it's been a while since he left, like the immediate surrounding of his town.
Yeah.
On land.
Rundamir is
Probably
like
just seen the
whole
mountain
different
from very
beast.
far away, but that's...
Like, Alfheim is like a tenth of the size of Rundamir.
Yeah, so it's been a bit lost from the beginning because it's the biggest town he's ever seen.
Yeah. How did he even get there?
Oh, that's a story for another time.
That's a very long story. You don't want to know.
Yeah, we talked about it, how we want to hear him. He only shared his life story with the library.
Yeah, we want that 8-hour recant as well.
You want that now? Oh god.
But, it's not like you're doing any better in the city right now, seemingly.
Before I go off, could I just like point out to him the major like places, like the guild hall, and the house,
and the anvil. Is it like a little corner around?
The anvil. I mean, there's nothing at the anvil.
No, but you know, they put up something around it, so.
But like there was a hammer there, but it's kind of it's like a whole thing, like.
Like nobody goes close to it.
Have they not noticed
Everybody
the
looks at
hammer's
it from
not there?
afar. Some people have noticed. It's a pretty small hammer, considering the distance.
Yeah, it's not a normal size to the anvil.
It's like a massive anvil and a small hammer on top of it. So yeah.
They haven't even realized I took it.
Also, they don't really particularly care. It's not like somebody else
just think someone left it by accident.
Yeah. Alright, so other than Eren, Xannorin, do you want to do anything?
Eat something?
No, I'm good for a week after that. I'm gonna.
You can also enter yourself into the tournament that is fought at the arena during the.
Wait, doesn't he have a debt that he owes?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
I mean he can't die. So yeah, don't you owe a debt to someone?
I do, but I'm not going to stay there.
That was the debt.
Yeah, I know. Oh, but I'm still
So yeah, you can enter a tournament at the arena for during the festival. There's like hundreds of miles around the city, and they come to essentially claim the prize, which is a title in Rundamir.
I mean, Xannorin already has a title, right?
Yeah. He's technically Sir Xannorin.
I'm definitely down with it.
Wait, what?
Did he get knighted?
That
Somebody got
was
knighted.
Adolf from the other.
I'm misremembering.
Oh, wrong
My
one.
fighters.
But yeah, I'm definitely down.
If Iarwynn, you're interested as well, you guys have a tournament.
Well, is it 1-on-1 or
yeah, it's
how
1-on-1.
does the tournament work?
It's 1-on-1 combat. It's gonna be 64 combatants. Yeah, there's gonna be until we fight till there's one standing.
Like tournament style, or
like tournament style, not a
everybody
battle
in the
royale.
arena style?
It's not a battle royale.
That's gonna be fun as well. I'm missing so much
The
now.
question is it with weapons or without weapons?
With weapons.
Yeah, but not to the
Honestly,
death.
we're fine with or without weapons.
Oh no, they don't care. You can fight with them.
Xannorin will literally cause so much property damage.
Yeah.
This is gonna be 30 death on one side.
You know, I've kind of begun thinking that maybe property damage is his middle name.
To the death. Tournaments are usually not to the death.
What we just said, they're gonna resurrect you afterwards.
I'm not happy about this festival anymore.
The entry fee for the tournament is like 500 gold pieces.
I'm sorry, what?
Most of that is refundable. Since
If you survive.
If you survive, if you don't survive, they have to use a diamond. So it's like, and the balance goes
It's
into
the price to revive you.
They're going to need a lot of clarity.
Yeah, I mean, Revivify. Revivify isn't a very high level spell.
Oh,
It's
It is a
It's 300 gold, not even 500.
Yeah,
yeah, but the
It's
rest is for the
fight
spot.
to the death, and if you die, we throw you into the pit. Ugh.
Yeah, but for you, it's gonna be like that because nobody can revive you. If you die, you're dead.
Hold on, something's not adding up here.
Yo, he said chill.
If you die, you're dead.
They tried to revive him. He's like, oh, it's not working.
Well, we would need a
Strange.
powerful
couldn't we revive
cleric
him
to
using
do
It'd be
that.
like true resurrection or some shit like
Oh,
that
but
to bring my
don't-
ass back.
Or when
Nadia have reincarnate?
Nope, I don't have.
you know,
That's
actually, did we level up a lot between last session and this session?
We're level 13. I don't know what level you are. You could be level
I
10.
think,
but
I think I'm level 13.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
I'm still on my
Yeah,
level
because,
9
hey,
sheet
you know
on
what? I walked
tabletop.
into the previous fighting. I walk into every
Oh,
fight
no,
thinking that you
level
know
12.
what? My character's not gonna walk out. With the same thing. Fuck it. If there's a tournament, I'm
So close last time.
You know, I love it how, you know, we talk, we have to hurry. And Eren's mess.
And then we spend a
There's
few
a
days.
tournament.
Yeah, but a
Why
tournament.
are you surprised?
No,
It's
I'm
us.
not.
I mean, to be fair, we're waiting for something to get built, correct?
Yeah.
No, this is
Yeah, but
we
yeah.
would do this even if we wanted.
The thing is, you know, they said it will be done in a couple of days. The festival starts in a couple of days.
No,
Oh.
it starts
Well-
in a day and a half.
the tournament start.
Yeah, the tournament
Yeah,
is not
It's probably less for 7 days.
It's 2 days.
Oh.
Xannorin, like, he's to him. He's
You don't have to
already
justify your suicidal
much.
tendencies. Don't worry about it.
dead. No, not suicidal, just reckless.
Yeah.
Uh,
Recklessly suicidal tendencies. Got it.
In this day,
I'm
you know,
just being reckless.
what do you want to visit? You know, do you want to buy something? You know, do you want to meet some people?
I didn't think it thought less time available. Like, yeah, we can make the thing in a day.
Oh.
Doesn't know
so
practically.
how is he gonna spend his time in this new city?
I mean, he could be a taste tester.
To the library.
No.
Oh, come on. I wouldn't be using poison.
Xannorin
Probably.
is
He said, never gonna eat anything from that crazy one.
actually
Oh.
what Xannorin's gonna do is he's gonna go like a memorial shrine in his like room for his family, like for his loved ones, and he also has an altar for Hor.
Yeah.
So
And, you know,
there.
I don't, you know, I don't want to throw out ideas, but you know, there's this one guy who came back to Rundamir that, you know, was you know, you could meet up with.
Oh,
Just lost
Oh, yeah.
a very
Damn, you
important
forget about
one.
your bro.
Aaron, God, I forgot about.
You forgot about Eris!
They forgot about Dre, man. They forgot about
Who
Dre.
is that?
As soon as he said that, that's what I was thinking in my head.
Alright, so
Something clearly.
So let me catch you up. The woman that the zombie woman, the tomb, was the resurrected corpse of the wife of Eris, who was a who's a former cultist. That the Illithid's wife was, not really brainwashed, but convinced to fanaticism. And try to rescue his wife from the Illithid.
Oh, Eris is a part of Noah, bro.
But the thing is, when we were on the plane of life...
you didn't tell him his wife died.
Well, he did.
You
he knew,
she was
because
put
on the
back.
plane of life... Yeah, on the plane of life, we found her corpse in the coffin, just like Philip's.
Yeah.
But not only the crown was missing, but some sort of object was already missing from there.
Oh fuck!
And her corpse somehow. Hopefully, it's no longer possible because I'm pretty sure Eren disintegrated her corpse.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
That death log is not coming back.
Eren, would you mind? Is Eren with me right now, or would I be with?
I can use Arcane Abeyance and give him Ascendant spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
You could be anywhere because you're sort of you're going to do in the 1 to 2 days while Nadia is in volcano diving and you're waiting for the festival and the key.
So after having gotten the iron, I'm wondering, where to find Eris. But would I be with Eren at the time?
Yeah, sure.
Is he there getting the iron?
Eren,
okay.
Important question. Would you
Eren was talking.
Huh?
Eren, would you go back home to your family, or
No,
are you just staying in, the room that?
Oh yeah, I went home to Fayth's house.
Yeah.
But would you go to your home?
Where?
Or, to your family during this period? Your favorite crazy auntie who's a sorcerer now.
But this man dipped. I'm not trying to see that old hag. She's gonna be on my head. Can you imagine? She's gonna be asking too many questions.
I'm just asking, for your sake.
I love my auntie, but I know as soon as I step foot in that house, man, I know RGB is gonna make me bump into it. I'm not trying.
So you're hiding in Fayth's
until we say my master. You know, walk around the house like adults.
If you hide here, you eat chili. You eat chili trials. Literally? Because her deal
and lunch
for you
leaves, eats, and come back.
Like, it's her deal for you to stay in her house just to eat. All she wants to do is bring joy via food.
And poison.
I just feel bad for Eren's guts later. Oh god.
Oh god.
I'm confident breaking that.
Well, that's where you're going to learn to identify.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can use Big B's hand as a table.
I identified that my stomach has a problem.
That's the first time
The fuck was that?
You can see if you can still detect the poison after it comes out.
I can detect some.
I think Fayth might have had some experience with chili before and knows that chili is dangerous enough as is, so leaves poison out.
Oh.
Alright,
chili is a poison.
Yes.
So you guys spend the next few hours testing chili recipes. That's fun. Can you give me a performance check, Fayth?
Yes.
Sorry, I gotta go. Let you know how the tournament all goes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm sad.
Are you gonna be here next week?
I should be. It depends on what I work next week.
Do
No,
you want to be in the
Oh,
make you guys
ugh,
a career
15. That's not that good. However,
Alright.
if I'm
What is this?
I mean,
if I add my
somebody can.
cooking mod instead of my performance mod,
Yo, what if you
my
die?
cooking is a plus 11.
One that's at a risk. Okay,
I-
so the only one that's at a risk in terms of joining this tournament
Our judges.
would
Yeah.
be Xannorin, because he can't be brought back.
Wait, if
I
your
don't
HP hits
think-
0.
You could pull off the biggest insurance scam.
Wait, is this if his HP hits 0?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, yeah.
if he fails 3 death saves.
If I fail my death saves, or they outright double my max XP
Yeah, I
and
don't
damage,
think
like
we're gonna
they
meet
exceed-
something that hits that hard.
If it's normal performance, then it is
A Tarrasque enters the tournament.
if it's normal
I got
performance,
to
it's
stay.
15. If it's cooking specifically, it is 18.
Alright.
Alright, I
That's
actually gotta
cooking
go.
specifically.
You guys can like
Yeah,
for information such.
read the fucking recaps.
We left. Yeah, so 19. Yeah, you're able to cook up some pretty cool recipes, and you're able to identify some ingredients that don't kill Eren.
Don't kill him!
If Iarwynn tries some, I'm just gonna be like,
It was healthy.
and yes, that was a raspberry.
Alright.
Oh.
So, yeah. Enter their names for the
Well,
tournament.
No. I'm gonna go
Can we
first.
do one thing before?
Yeah, go on.
Iarwynn wants to do something.
Go on.
Is
No.
there a temple?
That's not temple to Cord. Cord is
Okay.
not one of the gods that is very widely recognized, especially in the newer age. Cord is like
Okay. Yeah, it's not
like
God.
people know about Cord, but they're
Okay,
like
well-
Time's
hesitant to
passed.
worship him.
Well, okay.
You know, it's time for the newer, cooler gods.
No,
Yeah.
it's more like when Talos returned. So apparently,
Wonder how.
give me a
That
history check. Iarwynn.
Fuck. Oh god, I'm bad at this.
come on, give us that nat 20.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, 6?
But Cord got dethroned by.
Very chill, dude.
When you mean dethrone,
Dethroned. As
Oh,
like his domain
okay.
got taken over.
So you're actually worshipping Talos.
No, he's not. He's not worshipping Talos. There are a few sects that still remain that worship Talos, but his power is greatly diminished, and his domain is.
the Stormlord and the Lord of War ish.
He is on certain realities, but Talos is the one that's greatly known as the Stormlord.
Okay. Interesting.
Shit happened in the past.
I wanted to know so bad.
So, some talk about some fucking halfling doing some bullshit.
But yeah, before we go and sign up for
But
the
you know,
tournament, I'm wanting
it's
to go
just it's just a
Eris,
rumor about that.
If
Yeah.
you know, you know. Eren wasn't there in the campaign.
No, he wasn't.
If we get around the library. So anyway.
All right. So.
To the library?
Yeah, Xannorin. No, Xannorin.
No.
Xannorin.
Yeah, we're not in that town.
No, that's the name. That's
No, I think that's
So Xannorin
I think that was the last episode.
Oh.
But I think that is our battle cry.
Yes.
So,
Pretty much.
what I was wanting to do though before we go and sign up for the tournament, I was wanting to.
How are you gonna find?
the-
You know where his
I'm going to use
drinking
the
pool
sending
is.
I'm going to use the sending that Eren gave me to like find a place to meet.
All right. What is the message?
I'm just gonna say. Hey, Eris, I was wondering if you wanted to meet up at the old tavern we met up at originally.
I think that's all you got.
That's all.
Roughly.
I think.
All right.
Is that, no, you good? Who?
New phone, who this?
Who? Is that who?
Oh my
How many
friend. I'm very sorry, but well, you see, I've left Rundamir. You see, and it cuts off.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
that's tough.
Fuck.
He opened the coffin.
I mean, we don't know.
Well, you know, you can still, you know, you can run and find Eren to get more standing.
Yeah.
No, not today. How many days can you use Arcade Abyss?
Yeah, I can use it once per short rest.
Is there like a nearby tree or a sturdy wall?
Yeah. You punch right through it.
Out of
You
anger.
Hug the
punch right
tree.
through.
Hug the tree.
Oh,
Hug it
he's not a
out.
hugger, he's a puncher.
I'm a puncher.
Not a hugger.
Get support from the tree.
Emotion support tree.
Emotional support tree. It's in the middle of forest. It gave me the thing for the camera. It's my emotional support tree.
Sign up for
Alright,
the.
so you meet up with
the tournament.
Iarwynn, and both of you go together to the arena, where you're greeted by one of the mercenary groups who runs the tournament. And one of the leaders essentially is assigned to taking sign-ups, and you see there's like a line of about 200 or so people, and seem to be getting turned away based on their accomplishments or based on their just interview or something.
I bet they don't
As
have
you
500 gold either.
You guys, that's also part
Yeah,
of
Xannorin's
some
gonna
of the
turn up.
things.
They're gonna be like Xannorin.
For the most part, it's people who are coming from outside. There are very few locals who are participating to enter. You gather that people from outside probably had a better idea of what they needed to enter, and it's less impulsive than the people who just
You
like
know,
saw the banners
the
or saw the
noble
posters and
bucks
decided
who
to sign
think
up.
they are, or that they can swing a sword.
Yeah, the young G's. They're not ready for this.
So as you approach first, Iarwynn, you approach the table and you see this odd-looking, large, odd-looking Goliath, about 8.5 feet tall. He's sort of just sitting on limbs. As you approach, he says, "And you are."
I am
It's been a while.
Iarwynn. I would like to enter the tournament.
Oh, perhaps explain to me what.
Do I have to do this every fucking time? I am Loxodon.
You picked a Loxodon to play. I didn't do that.
Yo, you
You
made
said
your
yes.
bed, now lying.
The thing is, it's about you. What are you? I am an adventurer and a great poet. Fuck them asking the inappropriate questions.
Yeah, sure. Anyway.
I'm a man of culture.
Anyway, you do look quite bulky. Can you swing that big sword of yours?
Why would I
He
carry
looks
a sword
around
if I
at all
can
the
fuse
idiots
it?
he's turning away and
Only
all those
to
big ass
do that.
swords.
Oh, yeah. That's a fair point. But yes, I can. And he'll uncease. Pick up his greatsword and do a few twirls.
Enough of that twirly shit. Strike
You
this
asked to
in
know if I
half.
can use
And
it. I showed
he gets up. He gets up like. But he picks up a massive boulder and puts it on the floor. Show me.
Okay. Okay,
Yo, don't worry, I've
bitch.
been through the same thing, just disintegrate.
Do I need to pick it up? Break it?
Iarwynn doesn't even use the
Oh,
sword.
sorry. Make
Do I
an
need to
attack
pick
roll.
it up?
No, you
Break
need to
it?
make an attack
Oh,
roll.
he wants me to hit
you're gonna-
it.
Yeah, with your
he wants you
sword.
Okay.
He wants you to slice it.
Show off
You
your
know what?
prowess. Rage.
Yeah. I'm gonna rage reckless to reckless
Thunderbolts
attack.
and lightning.
Great
Frightening.
weapon master.
Galileo.
Attacks.
Alright. So you make the attack. Roll the attack for me, please, with advantage since you're doing it
And a
this.
-5. And I get a plus 11. 4. That's a 20.
That hits.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. Roll me some damage.
That's a 26.
26 points of damage. You cut the rock in half.
Does he
At the top, it
disintegrate?
breaks a little bit. At the top, it like shatters a little bit, but as the blade starts carving through, it eventually turns into.
Is there like a geode in the middle?
You sort of look. Very well, then.
Good enough.
A promising contender, finally. Now, the other test. Where's the money?
Oh, yeah, sure. And he pulls out 5 and the money and gives it to him.
And now for the final test.
Powerful and rich. What the hell are you
Stealing
here?
from thieves.
Very well. Return tomorrow. We will do a physical to make sure you are, well, in sound body and mind. You know,
and the final test.
There's a few
algebra.
There's a few forms to sign, releases and such. In case you know. You die. Can't be held liable.
Okay.
Yes? Very well. He hands you scroll that's like rolled up, and it's got a seal on it with a guild insignia, which is like essentially it's sort of like a chain wrapped around a sword, and the chain eventually turns at the top turns into a snake head and bites the hilt to the sword. All right. Very well done. See you tomorrow. And he sort of waves you off. Behind him, Xannorin, you turn up and he looks at you. And
Xannorin.
you? Oh! Oh, you're a Goliath. Something's off. Make a deception check with advantage because you have disguised self.
Oh,
That is 17.
no chrono shift for you.
Don't think it is.
Not bad. Something looks weird about you. Are you here for the tournament?
Yes, I am.
And can you swing that? What the hell is that axe?
Yes, I can swing this thing.
Can I hold it?
I don't know if you're strong enough, but here.
Just strong enough.
I just puts it down, the desk collapses.
Yeah, are you putting it on the desk or are you putting it in his hand?
I put it on
The desk collapses instantly. Like it, all the four legs give out instantly, and it collapses to the floor. Oh no! Very well, and he picks it up off the floor and he a rock and chops it in half. Well, it is quite nice. How much for it? Are you sure?
That's not for sale. Sorry. Yes, I'm sure.
I'll waive the fee for the tournament entry.
No, I will be keeping that out.
And hand it back to you.
Oh, what kind of belt this guy's wearing? A stylish one, I bet.
He's not wearing any belt.
Oh,
what a lame guy. Not even wearing a belt.
He's sort of just wearing like what looks like some
leotard
covering his genitals, and that's about it. Everything else is bare chested. Has giant tattoos running down his chest.
He's the administrator.
Yep.
Alright, now to the test, I'm guessing?
Oh, you can carry that axe. You're fine. I trust you.
Yeah, but...
You want to chop a rock up?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And he picks up a rock and puts it down. Go for it.
Yo, Iarwynn's fist was in that Arthur meme, seeing Xannorin not having to get tested.
I'm going to vow them to do the rock.
I think that only works on creatures.
Oh, it only works on creatures. Well, I can still level Divine Smite it.
I believe that also only works on creatures.
No, I think that
Yo,
works
just the
the attack that you make.
Yeah,
Just hit it, dude. It's got like 10 HP.
It's a rock.
Was attack roll?
Damage to a target. Oh no, sorry, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon. So yeah, can't smite it.
So roll attack, please.
The fuck? Roll the
That's
initiative.
You
That's
missed
a
a rock.
You literally had to roll anything over a 1.
Oh my god.
It's literally AC 10. You hit the rock.
Well, actually, I
It's
have
stationary
10 to
on the
my
ground.
attacks.
Roll
That's
damage.
the thing. So
Yeah,
I
but
would've had
if you roll a 1, you miss.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, okay.
Right. So give me a
plus 6.
minus rolling.
Reroll the 2.
It's enough. You chop the rock in half without any effort. He looks at you and
Kill
says,
it.
very well. Now get the hell out of here and take this. Come back tomorrow for the physical. He gives you the scroll as well. Alright, so you guys are entered into the tournament. You can come back tomorrow. Which leads us to Nadia. Nadia, what do you want to do? You're going to the...
Well, you know, now that I finished towards the mountain.
Are you going under the mountain or over the mountain?
Well, I guess over the mountain is quicker, and
Much quicker.
because I did not know, and I was thinking, maybe we stay for the first day of the festival, then go for, saving Eren's master and such. So I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to make the rock explode, which is why I wanted to go over the top with the divine.
So yeah,
I could have made the rock
because I think I have no time to lose. I'm going to fly into the open mouth volcano.
It's a flying snake.
I'm going to cast Bless on myself, I think.
Alright. You fly into the open mouth of the volcano. As you do, as you're going up the mountain, first of all, it's going to take a while to get to the top. Even with your
Is there like a side entrance to the mountain that would not be the main opening at the top?
It's the mouth or nothing. As you approach the midway point, you notice that at the top of the mountain there seems to be an abnormal amount of steam billowing or of smoke billowing from the mountain itself. You approach the top and warmer. As you reach the open mouth about a couple of hours later, you find that it's near unbearable. But you fight on and you descend into the heart of the mountain and you look down and you feel like the level of the magma that seems to be perpetually bubbling at the bottom of this past the point where you entered from was before. So if you'd gone down that way, it would have been probably not possible. Wouldn't have been possible, essentially.
I think the fish people are dead then, or at least they are no longer living in that cave.
No, so it kept going down. So that I think was at a slightly higher level.
I was about to mention those. Like we never really explored that avenue.
It's okay. I had to explore every avenue.
Yeah, and they did not want to limit.
The only one that could do that would be Xannorin, because he doesn't need to.
They didn't want you to.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you head down into the mouth of the mountain, and you can see the rising level of the risen level of the lava. It's not currently rising; it's stable for now. But as you approach about 200 feet above anymore, and you have to either stay at this height or go up further. You sort of just floating there in the air. What are you doing?
I'm going to try to shout down in Draconic. I'm not going to shout because,
What?
I mean,
No.
there are other peoples here, but greetings. No, I mean inside my house. I'm just not going to shout. Greetings to you, resting flame, the ancient one. You might remember me. We've met before.
You feel something stir beneath the waves of the lava as it starts to ripple. You see.
I apologize to bother you again. I wish to speak with you.
You watch as the entire mountain vibrates as the lava begins to rise a little bit and then begins to fall as a snout approaches its beard dripping lava back into the pool itself.
Just a snout poking out of the water.
Initially, and then the whole head comes out, and you, with the black pupil, sort of stares into your soul as the creature looks up at you.
Come back. What is it you see?
I came to visit you.
Thank you, little one.
I wish to know if you might share. Why have you left us? You learned of the possible escape of Illithid scene.
I needed to check on my brother. I needed to know that he was resting.
Ooh, I'm afraid to do this.
Because do you think you need to do?
Yeah. Your brother Ogit.
What do you know of him?
Not much, oh great ancient one. Of you and your brother, and the great God who created the two of you. It is my honor to stand in the presence of you.
Must not flatter, for I do not suffer fools. Where is
I cannot tell. Why? I know you've made. He was the one who recalled you to our world.
To find my brother.
Were you not successful?
Will burn.
Good to know. Good to know, right, guys? Good to know. RDB.
Yep.
Question. Yep. Because Nadia had a very good perception. Would that give her any clue
about
the brother?
You.
Yeah, because there was something in the dark between worlds.
Yep.
But again,
up to you.
You know. Fact. So she's going to doom the world, of course.
I mean, you don't have to tell the whole truth.
Yeah. Yeah, lying to ancient dragons is a very good idea.
Man, we have an inkling. Hey, but not do you?
The Great Varys must. I am looking for him as well. I might have information that could help finding him.
Where is he?
I do not know. In the void of space. But beyond that, I'm not sure.
He does not rest. Then I must fly.
And you watch as the snout protrudes further out of the volcano.
I will not doom you all.
You watch as he...
No.
I will not doom you all, he said. And he sort of flaps his wing and you watch as a stream of lava pops up about 100 feet. What are you doing?
I'm going to try my best.
Wait, Ancient One, if you leave in the darkness, will perish.
Fear not, little one. I will not abandon my post.
And he begins flapping and starts to rise slowly out of the lava.
Will you ever return, O Ancient One? You are who lives in the resting flame. You are the resting flame. Oh, around the great flame.
I will come when I am needed. Now leave for you.
Talking the motion. Basically, try and make a horse go faster when you Just hit it in the rain. Just
Giddy up!
Giddy up! Giddy up!
And the culprit
flying
out.
out.
You start flying out towards the mouth, and he's like in the air now, and you can watch as the level of the lava dips down back to off his wings.
Yeah, I'm going to shout out to him later.
We will await your return, O Great One, first of the dragon.
And you shall be rewarded.
And it flies up, and just as you exit the volcano, you watch as it flies past you into the sky.
Nadia's tail slightly singed and smoking flights towards the city as the giant erupts from the volcano.
6, 7, 8, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You can see it very clearly. It says brighter than the sun. And soon it rises
fireworks! Guys, fireworks! It's just fire.
Blots the sun out of vision and sort of does like a twirl, and as it does, you watch as a sun sort of forms behind his wings, and he dives down under the sun and behind it, like not behind the actual sun but behind like the sun that he just created, and fucks off. into space. Yeah. And he sort of like just flies under it and out into space.
But there's still the sun, right?
The sun. The sunlight is there. You don't know if the sun is still there behind what you
got a light.
Yeah, hopefully it's going to be perpetual in the sun.
No, come on, no. I mean,
let's hope not.
Hey, yo, you said you're gonna get rewarded. That was
Nadia is not too happy about it, but you know, it's the duty of a druid to, you know, honor the ancient creatures. Guys, I don't think I'm going to come back too soon.
You want to contemplate for a bit?
The thing you said, but why didn't you leave again?
The dragon left
thing
because he's looking for his brother.
Yeah,
he wants to see bro.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
When we visited the plane of life, there between the astral sea and other planes, and basically just jumping through a temporary opening. And high perception check. You know, similarly sized void black dragon.
Just met a dragon from afar, really quick.
She didn't even see the dragon.
No, it's
just saw like a distortion
the stars
in the stars.
moving. Nadia seen the stars moving, and they weren't moving as a star should be.
Well,
in this world, there are AO. That's the world lore, essentially, is that there's like two dragons who were created by AO, and together they form in darkness.
Okay.
From there, everything else sprung.
The Resting Flame, and the other guy.
And the other guy. The Resting Flame also has a name. I believe I gave you the name. Did I give you the name?
Yeah, I two sentences. His name is Haor or Haor.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Nadia, right?
No, sorry. Hraun. Hraun. And the
brother's name as well?
Yeah, it's Ogit. Ogit.
Ogit.
What?
Yeah. basically that's all the information we got out of a very, very ancient dragon creation myth lore book in the library.
Yeah, we learned like how they were created, right?
Yeah, the thing is, I think we had like a 28 on that investigation.
There's just not a lot of information on this.
Yeah, it's just it was information that we were not supposed to find. But the thing is, Nadia was sort of interested in this because we've met this ancient dragon before. It's like, who the hell was that? So she asked Eren if they could look into it together, and assistance. So